fast, secure, and easy to use. No registration, no additional fees. Flow is now offering FastPay, an online service that allows you to settle your bills in less than 2 minutes. Need a receipt? FastPay will send it to your email immediately. Use FastPay now for convenience, safety, and efficiency at discoverflow.co/fastpay.
Flow FastPay. 2 minutes and you're on your way. Flow FastPay. Flow FastPay.
Flow is keeping you connected.
Get value for your money. Shop at Richardson Motors.
Shop at Richardson Motors Limited and enjoy 3 services in one. Hop into our convenience store for a wide array of snacks, drinks, and toiletries. Visit our mechanic shop for a specialized treatment for your brakes, exhaust systems, and wheel alignment at our garage. But there's more. When you shop at Richardson Motors, get a free oil change service, clean, high-quality fuel, or shop from a wide range of automotive parts and accessories. We are conveniently located along the Arnesville Main Road. Drive on up.
Reliability, convenience, and variety.
Richardson Motors is your #1 stop.
Randy's Supermarket is perfect for all your grocery needs. We have a range of liquor, liqueur, and wines, fresh and quality bread, and our weekly specials will simply amaze you. Conveniently opened 7:30 a.m. to 9 p.m. Mondays to Thursdays, and Fridays and Saturdays 7:30 a.m. to 10 p.m. We have competitive prices and friendly staff. Randy's Supermarket, located at Lower Bay Street and Terrell Street. Call us at 456-2994. Randy's Supermarket, where shopping is fun.
Introducing Kitty Care Plus, Picoactin Syrup, and Mingloblin Liquid from Maya Organics PVT Limited. Kitty Care Plus is an optimum nutrient for growing children. It promotes physical growth and enhances intellectual performance. Picoactin Syrup has a synergistic combination of cyproheptadine and B vitamins that help to improve appetite and body weight. And Mingloblin Liquid helps to optimize growth and builds immunity. Get yours today. Kitty Care Plus, Picoactin Syrup, and Mingloblin Liquid. Available at leading supermarkets and pharmacies. Agent Bowman's Pharmacy. Call 456-2235.
Since 2012, we have provided reliable, professional dialysis services in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. We are now proud to offer you new solutions for your health problems. Each new solution is being delivered to you with the same high degree of care and professionalism. We also use the best technology in the delivery of our services. So, does your doctor need a precise view of what's happening inside your body? Let us perform an ultrasound for you. Ladies, if it's your breasts, then choose our mammography service. For all issues related to men and women's health at any stage in your life, our team can perform the necessary investigations to put your mind at ease and recommend solutions for your problems. If it's to see within your chest or check for broken bones and fractures, then use our state-of-the-art U-arm X-ray service. For you aging men and women, we can now check your bone density, which will reduce any complications that may arise with overall bone health, osteoporosis, or arthritis. Health Solutions will provide answers and results in a timely, accurate manner in the most comfortable environment, while you are taken care of by well-trained and experienced staff. Please call us today at 451-2836 or 434-3170, or visit us online at healthsolutionsSVG.com. You can also follow us on Facebook or Instagram. Health Solutions, where we are providing solutions in SVG with care.
Bonaday's Supermarket in Kingstown, serving the nation with quality service and excellent prices. At Bonaday's Supermarket number 2, located at Upper Middle Street, we are proud to serve you. We are second to none. Call us at 457-1616. We at Bonaday's Supermarket number 2 will always be here for you. Bonaday's Supermarket, serving the nation with quality service and excellent prices.
Soundblast Entertainment exclusive rentals. We have LED bars, LED chairs, LED tables, trussing, speakers, and stage available. Bring your event to life with exclusive party rentals. For more information, contact 1-784-493-1361. 1-784-493-1361.
There are many cleaning companies, but there is only one company that cleans, and that is VinceClean. So you don't have to wait for a season. Cleanliness is enough of a reason. Just finish building your dream home and wish to move in? Then VinceClean is for you. Do you have oil mark where that car is parked? New tiles just laid and want to remove tile grout, cement, or paint? VinceClean is for you. Shampooing of chair sets, mattress, carpet, house cleaning. VinceClean is for you. So whatever cleaning you need and for the best prices and quality on the market, telephone 431-1360, 457-1649. VinceClean, 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 the best in service.
Looking for reputable, reasonable shipping services from the USA? Look no further than Fair Deal Shipping and Trading. Call us today, 407-822-6792. From our hub in Orlando, Florida, we provide complete freight handling services. We'll do your purchasing, we'll do your shipping, and everything in between. Whether it's ocean freight or air freight, commercial cargo or personal effects, big or small, Fair Deal will handle it all. Visit us on the web at www.fairdealshipping.com or just call us 407-822-6792. That's Fair Deal Shipping and Trading in the heart of Central Florida, your artery to the Caribbean and the rest of the world.
Beryl, an early hurricane of unprecedented intensity, is fresh in our memory. The International Panel on Climate Change predicts for 2024 and beyond increased severity of weather and hurricanes due to global warming. Be smart, plan ahead. We can take steps ourselves to minimize loss and suffering from these threats. At Lanes, we have the necessary products, flashlights, water tanks, generators, water pumps, and more that you should have to provide you with safety and comfort. Whether building a new or reinforcing existing structures, Lanes can provide both product and specialty consultation advice at our Home Vision department. Protect your family and protect your home. Lanes, 784-456-1411.
We would like to say that Captain Bligh XO Aged Rum is the best rum in the world. And now we can. Voted the world's best rum at the World Rum Awards 2014, Captain Bligh XO Aged Rum. World class in a glass.
Get dinner and candles alight, popcorn for your movie night. One stop and get it right. It's that good. We've got what you're looking for. All the brands you love and more. Get everything at Massy Stores. Massy Stores is where you wanna be. We take care of you like family. We do all that we could to treat you like we should. It's that good, it's that good, that good. When you shop at Massy Stores, that good.
Massy Stores, our family serving your family.
All aboard! Central Kingstown Constituency Division and your area representative, the Honorable Major Sinclair Leacock, are calling you to set sail on the annual boat ride to Myro. It's happening Sunday, November 10th. Grab your friends, grab your sunscreen, and let's cruise through the crystal blue waters to one of the most beautiful islands in the Grenadines, Myro. It's going to be a day filled with fun, laughter, and memories. Tickets are available now from your Central Kingstown Constituency members, so don't miss out. And here's something special. Bring a little something for our friends in Myro. It's all about community love and sharing. There's gonna be plenty food and drinks waiting for you on the island. So come hungry and thirsty and mark your calendars. Sunday, November 10th. It's the boat ride you've been waiting for. Central Kingstown and the Honorable Major Sinclair Leacock. Get your tickets now. All aboard!
While the New Democratic Party, the NDP, continue to represent the views of a significant number of Vincentians, the party is indeed obliged to recognize that we are now into new times. Through this radio program, the NDP hopes to keep in tune with the thinking of the populace, while offering leadership for the challenging times ahead. This program, Newtimes, is therefore for all Vincentians, regardless of political persuasion, to interact with the NDP in building a new team of New Democrats. Call telephone number 4565967 to interact with the party's host on this program, Newtimes, aired on this station, Nice Radio. From 10:30 a.m., it's New Times for a new team of New Democrats. The views expressed on this program are not those of Nice Radio.
We strive for what is right and pleasing in God's sight and a democratic life. We believe our country's future must be shaped by our own hands to ensure a strong foundation that's based on rock, not sand. The education of our children is the pride of everything, and freedom of expression is a pledge of our gratitude. OMDP, we love you so. One family, one destiny. We strive for what is right and pleasing in God's sight and a democratic life. Let us put our heads together to keep our country's name and protect our youth from danger. Proud guardians we remain. Our women and our children will uphold with our men. The kind and gentle nation and living harmony and love. OMDP, we love you so. One family, one destiny. We strive for what is right and pleasing in God's sight and a democratic life. We salute our founding members for the child they gave to us, to provide land for the landless, be honest, kind, and just, a better life for every worker, and for those who they get, to build one Caribbean, our peace and justice share. OMDP, we love you so. One family, one destiny. We strive for what is right and pleasing in God's sight and a democratic life. OMDP, we love you so. One family, one destiny. We strive for what is right and pleasing in God's sight and a democratic life. OMDP, we love you so. One family, one destiny. We strive for what is right and pleasing in God's sight.
The winds of change are sweeping through the region. Change is long overdue. This is a new year. These are new times. We are the New Democratic Party. This is the Newtimes Program with your host. We are ready. What about you?
All aboard! Central Kingstown Constituency Division and your area representative, the Honorable Major St. Clair Lika, are calling you to set sail on the annual boat ride to Myro. It's happening Sunday, November 10th. Grab your friends, grab your sunscreen, and let's cruise through the crystal blue waters to one of the most beautiful islands in the Grenadines, Myro. It's going to be a day filled with fun, laughter, and memories. Tickets are available now from your Central Kingstown constituency members, so don't miss out. And here's something special. Bring a little something for our friends in Myro. know it's all about community love and sharing. There's gonna be plenty food and drinks waiting for you on the island. So come hungry and thirsty and mark your calendars. Sunday, November 10th. It's the boat ride you've been waiting for. Central Kingstown and the Honorable Major Sinclair Leacock. Get your tickets now. All aboard!
Do you speak out when you see injustice around you? And do you have the courage to stand up and fight it too? Would you put your life on the line for a better land? And would you fight for a principle? Would you take a stand? Someone asked me not long ago, how far would I go? And if I think I had the courage to be a hero, I said, I'll do it for my country. I'll do it for SPG. I'll make any sacrifice once you call on me. Yes, I'll do it for my nation without hesitation. Just tell me where and what, and I'll be on the spot. You know what? Because I love me country back. She is my all. I love me country now. I'll answer when she calls. No one can dissuade me. No one can discourage me. No matter how hard I do what she asks, 'cause this is my heart. Do you ever assist people with their human rights? And will you ever help the dispossessed carry their fight? Would you compromise your safety for a total stranger? And will you battle superior force, don't mind the danger? Someone asked me not long ago, how far would I go? And if I think I had the courage to be a hero, I said, I'll do it for my country. I'll do it for SPG. I'll make any sacrifice once you call on me. Yes, I'll do it for my nation without reservation. Just tell me where and what.
Pleasant good morning to the listeners of Nice Radio and in particular listeners of the Newtimes Program. This is the Newtimes Program for, am I getting this feedback? For Thursday, the 7th of November. Let me get this sorted out. Okay, I think we're good now. Thursday, the 7th of November. I'm your host today, Clement Burt Francois. Thanks for joining me on the program. This program is a production of the New Democratic Party of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. The president and leader is Dr. the Honorable Godwin Friday, and he is a 5 times elected representative of the Northern Grenadines. It's an interactive program, and when we do open the lines, the numbers to call are 784-4565967. That's 784-4565967 to be on the program. You can also reach us at 718-734-5615. That's 718-734-5615. That's the Magic Jack. We also there on the WhatsApp. The WhatsApp number 784-498-3802. That's 784-498-3802 to get us on the program. You can send us a WhatsApp text or call on that number. You can send us an email at bdsnice@gmail.com. That's bdsnice@gmail.com to link us on the program also. Or you can link me up by way of my Facebook page or by WhatsApp. Okay, you can do that also. As usual, we begin the program by reading from the Bible. And this morning, our reading is from the Psalms, Psalms 36. Okay, I have a message from God in my heart concerning the sinfulness of the wicked. There is no fear of God before their eyes. In their own eyes, they flatter themselves too much to detect or hate their sins. The words of their mouth are wicked and deceitful. They fail to act wisely or do good. Even on their beds, they plot evil. They commit themselves to a sinful course and do not reject what is wrong. Your love, Lord, reaches to the heavens, your faithfulness to the skies. Your righteousness is like the highest mountain, your justice like the great deep. You, Lord, preserve both people and animals. How priceless is your unfailing love, O God. People take refuge in the shadow of your wings. They feast on the abundance of your house. You give them drink from your river of delight. For with you is the foundation of light. In your light we see light. Continue your love to those who know you, your righteousness to the upright in heart. May the foot of the proud not come against me, nor the hands of the wicked drive me away. See how the evildoers lie fallen, thrown down, not able to rise. That's our reading this morning, Psalm 36. Very interesting psalm indeed. All right, it's 8 minutes to the 11 o'clock, 8 minutes to the 11 o'clock. Okay, 8 minutes to the 11 o'clock. Let me give you an idea what's happening today. Well, today's Thursday. And as usual, we will give you some time for yourselves. I have two tapes I want to play back for you. On the program. Also, we should be joined by Mr. Conroy Huggins. He should be joining us at some point in the program. I know that he is scheduled to attend the funeral of Brother George Fredericks. So he would be attending that first, then he would join us on the live stream after that event, or I think he probably may leave early from that event, and then he has another function at 1 o'clock. So he'll be with us in between that time. We'll see how go with Senator John also. So that would be it for today in terms of programming. So we're good to go, as we say. As I said, I want to address two topics for you before I open. So first and foremost, I also want to remind you tonight 7:30 at Chapman's Village, Langley Park, 7:30 p.m. It would be the village meeting for North Windward, Senator John, and others. That's opposite Mrs. Walker in Langley Park. All right, so go on out to that meeting and hear what's happening in the constituency. Members of the hierarchy of the party will be in attendance, will be there also, including we'll also have other females, Lavon Velox and others will be there too. All right, so go on out to that meeting. 7:30 tonight, Langley Park, Chapman's Village, opposite Mrs. Walker. You don't want to miss that. Reminding you again of the boat ride this Sunday. And we have the ads running this Sunday heading to Mayo. You don't want to miss that event. You don't want to miss that, all right? And I put in your notice early, exactly. Today's the 7th of November and the 7th of December. I want you to keep that date in mind. It's the annual President Award dinner and award ceremony at the Sunset Shows. It will take place at the Sunset Shows, dress formal. Tickets are available at the Secretariat, so you can go and get your tickets. Remember, it's a fundraising event. Tickets are $250. You can get a ticket at the Secretariat. And as I said, those of you who want to contribute, because all political parties, including Trump and others, need contributions. So it's going to be a nice hanger, so to speak. That's good meal. I could tell you, the atmosphere is always nice. And it's a fundraising event. So those of you who may not be able to make it down with Martindale, and so she come and she have Martindale, you get the tickets for my girl, okay? So those of you who may not be able to make it down, you can sponsor somebody on the ground in St. Vincent and the Grenadines as your contribution to the party and the efforts. All right, so just keep in mind all these activities as we continue. Do it for your country. So 6 minutes, no, around 4 minutes to 11 o'clock. I'm going to start by playing you back something. I want to give you back also the call yesterday from Mr. What is his name? Brent Olivier, Chemical Kid. I want to play that back for you. But first, I just want to, we had a call on Thursday from Senator Bruce, and he was champion and begging for the government to pay the agriculture workers, the daily paid agriculture workers who for fortnights haven't received a cent, had not received a cent. And he was making nice, boy, they need to get some money. And so I'm going to play you that call, and it was effective, It was effective. And I'll tell you what happened after the call. So I'm going to play that back for you so you have an idea what Brother Bruce said last week Thursday. All right, so let's go. And running them out is easy. Let me take the call. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you, Bert. Good afternoon to you, Sister Chevron.
Good
Good afternoon.
I just realized I called the wrong time because you said when I came on, running them out is easy. Oh boy. But very quickly though, I wanted to use the opportunity to reinforce something that I dealt with on Monday. Those persons who had the opportunity to follow my Facebook
the
Live.
few of us who don't know your voice, who we're speaking with.
Let him identify himself.
My name is Israel Bruce. Yeah. You imagine on Independence holiday, which is Monday, if I am forced to come before the public to speak to an issue, it must mean that issue rested heavily on my mind. And I couldn't help but addressing the matter on Monday, where we have in this country daily paid workers who are working with the Ministry of Agriculture, having to work 4, 5, and 6 fortnights or over that period of time, where they have not received a single cent of payment for reward for their work. I don't imagine that a government that calls itself the labor government, a government that likes to brag on them being the workers' government, could have workers in 2024 working under those conditions. And I say without any fear whatsoever that the Prime Minister, the Minister of Finance, and the Minister of Agriculture, Ralph Gonzalez, Camilo Gonzalez, and Sabuto Caesar, must take responsibility for treating poor and ordinary working class people in this country in that way. I am aware, that a number of these persons are from the constituency of South Central Windward, because, of course, the Agriculture Minister is seeking to provide some short-term employment, hoping that would sustain votership for him in the constituency. But we must not sit on our laurels. When these wicked acts are being perpetrated against the poor and the downtrodden people of our country, we must be very quick to to speak out and to call them out. And so I have called it out. I also received information that Tuesday following Parliament sitting, that the Agriculture Minister may have called in certain workers at the ministry. But little doesn't he know that none of the information that I put out in the public sphere was provided to me by any worker at the Ministry of Agriculture. Even the photograph that I put in John Public, that a person who went to the ministry to do business and saw that photograph on a door in the ministry sent it to me. But quickly, they're ready to put the workers, other workers at the ministry to the sword. We should not do that. What we should do is to recognize that the daily paid workers in the Ministry of Agriculture, they deserve to be paid. They have children to send to school. They have water bill and light bill and phone bill to pay. They have their higher purchase bills to pay. Some of them have small mortgages. Come on, we can't be so heartless. And you can't tell me that in such time, in such hard economic time, when people are making it rough and tough, that this government is making it harder, rougher, and tougher for them? No, that can't be. And I say, and I use this opportunity to call out the ULP government and say, pay the poor people them. Pay the people, they're working. Whether or not you go outside of the procedural operation, you being the Minister of Agriculture, and if it is that you're taking on people that your vote does not allow you to so take on because you want to be partisan about it, and if it is that the Minister of Finance recognizing that this is happening over and over again, and that he has a difficulty to sign the warrant that is sent down to allow for the payment, that is for them to resolve. It is governance for them to deal with. But the poor people of this country should not be caught between and betwixt. There must not be the middle piece that is pushed, whether by Sabuto or Cabilo, to resolve what is to be resolved between them. So today again, I am calling on the government of St. Vincent and the Grenadines to do the decent thing and ensure that the daily paid workers within the Ministry of Agriculture are paid promptly. If they rushed and tried to sort out the payment yesterday, so be it, and I am grateful. If they haven't, I'm asking them to do what is necessary, because people in the constituency of South Central Woodward have been complaining to me about the hardship that they're facing, having to work, but not being compensated for the work that they're doing. I just wanted to share that because, as Sister Siobhan said in the studio a while ago, these are hard times. And in the face of these hard times, in the face of this guava crop that is being faced by the people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, we cannot accept this as being normal. We cannot normalize this type of poor administrative behavior by the UG Labour Party administration in the name of government of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. That's what I wanted to share with you and my dear senatorial colleague.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Senator Bruce. Well said. And I will join with you in calling on the government to pay. And most of these people are single mothers, you know.
I think.
Yes. So I'm joining on you to call out the government on this issue and to ensure that these workers are being paid. You know, sometimes it's election time, and they try to send hundreds of people in these areas just to look good. And that is why they run into problems.
When I see my friends become my enemy, I have to fight.
So that was Senator Bruce calling in last week Thursday to make a plea and beg that they pay the daily paid workers in the agriculture ministry who for fortnights did not receive any money last week Thursday. Well, we are pleased to report that based on the raising the issue in public, they're going to say they was going to do it all the time. Who knows? That on Tuesday there is a talk that they were going to use a special warrant to get the money to pay the workers. Imagine a special warrant to pay workers, agriculture workers. I would think that in the normal budgetary and the normal running of government, that there'd be things in place to pay daily paid workers. Why do you have to get a special warrant? Special warrant, I assume when something unforeseen happen, or you need to raise money in an emergency case or something you didn't plan for. Are you saying to me that this government never planned to pay the agriculture workers? So now they run up the bill for fortnights, they have to go and get a special warrant. That was not what special warrants were intended for. If you have a hurricane, some kind of disaster, or some unforeseen, something you didn't plan for, happen, and you need to get funding for it, then you have a special warrant. So I only leave to the conclusion that they never plan to pay the workers in the agriculture industry. They plan to use them like they use all the contractors and don't pay a cent and pretend, oh, we're doing so much. But Brother Bruce raised the issue, and as a result, we now have that the daily paid workers in the Ministry of Agriculture, they'll raise a, will now get some money. So, congratulations, Brother Bruce and the New Democratic Party, and I show that the agriculture workers will be more than pleased that now they can have some money in the pocket. Well, we're still waiting. It's a special warrant, but we're still waiting to see when that money will come to the workers. All right, 7 minutes after 11 o'clock, let me just update you that we will be joined by both Senator John and Brother Conroy Huggins, probably around 11:30. So Brother Huggins will join us and Sister John, all right? Because as I said to you, he'll be attending a funeral first, and then he will try and join us by the link after, all right? So as I said, 784456597. I want to play you back also a call from yesterday, by Mr. Brent Oliver. Chemical Kid, they just call him about the people coming to want to take back Lumban Galvin. He must be Julian. Julian, they got a little piece of licking in East Kingston, and they say here you went back. People say he come back for fridge and all kind of thing. But I don't know. People just get them thing from. They say he went back for the stuff. But he is claiming that the Attorney General, I don't know if he took off his suit on holidays or retired from the post, and come policeman now gone down. The man say come for Lumban galvanized to take back, because according to Mr. Oliver, according to him, they say he's NDP, so he ain't entitled to nothing. Sad, sickening, shameful, and that's what we are. Imagine, and we have to watch the Leeward then, you know. We have to watch the sharing the water tank down North Leeward now. We have some of the most arrogant, unfriendly, push up themselves people in the ULP down that area now. When you look at North Leeward, gunslinger, and you come up now to a man who say you want to run against nature, and he with that same attitude. Just imagine if you put the man in again. Just imagine if you make the mistake and put them in again. Dirty heart can't sweep with broom, you know. We're going to suffer, and we're going to suffer, and we're going to suffer. So I'm going to give you back that call from Brother from Mr. Oliver, and then we'll see how it goes. Because by that time we should be joined by one or two of our guests. All right, so I'm gonna give you that.
They are like the trees we can't bloom, and they temptation slowly fade away. And I know dirty heart can wash with soap. The meditation twist up like rope. And temptation slowly fade away.
I see I had a missed call from Pincham. I think I see a missed call from you. If you were calling and you want to call back now before I start the tape, because once I start the tape, I won't be able to take the call. So I don't know, Miss Pincham. Let me see if Pincham complaining too. Just a second. Good morning.
Present morning, but
Yeah,
I
talk
just
to me.
want to know if sanitation workers get money. Last week they didn't get no money. You going to get any money this weekend?
They didn't get no money last weekend?
No, some of them, I understand the majority of them didn't get no money and they was balling. Some of them even confronted me, but me didn't have to give them.
Boy, this government, you see, they're going to pay like the monthly paid people, like the civil servants and teachers and the police, because they're afraid them in numbers. But the daily paid workers, who they feel they can replace easily, just catch them and as they say to get money. So if the sanitation workers get pay, I gonna suffer too, but there's an easy thing for them to do now. Who's the union for them, by the way? I hope it's not Jackson, because there's a waste of union.
But them people chant down the NDP when I was working at the time, because sometimes
That-
NDP didn't pay in time. Not to say they didn't have the money. They didn't pay in time. And they chanted down and say when them get it, they will do better.
Oh,
Yeah,
y'all have a union? What union you fall under?
The one in Middle Street going on by Gavin.
Which one in Middle Street?
The one down bottom down, you know, where Miss Mandeville used to run.
With Bonds there? They're not union.
Bonds,
That mean thing.
I didn't want to call you name.
No, no, it's me family friend too, no. But they don't have union. Bonds and Jackson don't have union. They have on. I could take out the youth for themselves, but they may have a union. So, well, technically they have a union, but you work in the industry for years, you know, if you all put down your broom for 2 days, what happen? Me and I run out of tongue.
I want to get up and go down there and represent them as with a protest just now.
All right, do that. Yeah, they need the money too, man. Ignorance.
Yeah, man.
All right, thanks.
But you know, plenty of people don't have sanitation workers. One of the best workers in this country. They treat you like dogs.
So y'all need to make them notice you, man. And the powers you have, all right? Okay, thanks. So that's Benchum saying he ain't think sanitation workers get paid either. Jesus Christ. What a organization now. Somebody, wait, boy. I'm watching the time because I'm the finishing time. Please don't call my name. They say I got force on from a worker at the agriculture place in Wallabu. 5 fortnight now, no pay. I wonder if this person go school. You say 5 fortnight, and a fortnight is 2 weeks. And it's 5 of that, you know. You're telling me 10 weeks, which is over 3 months. They may get no money and they're still working. You know, I don't know what they're going to say. Public alarm. Sanitation workers, you don't get paid for weeks. Put down your broom and your shovel. Put down your broom and your shovel. Agriculture workers, you're not getting paid for 5 weeks, 5 fortnights, and you still working. Put down your cutlass, put down your hoe, put down whatever. Go to work, you know. But just take them up and hold them up in your hand. Don't do no work. And if the sanitation workers not getting paid, don't clean the street. And let them come out and pay you. You need you people, you see the daily paid workers and service. This government don't care about you. Because they figure you have no backbone. You won't do anything. They will pay civil servant, teachers, police monthly. Because if they don't pay them, it's ruction. They have to treat you with respect. A society run with everybody contributing, everyone in the country have an important role to play. It's the same thing if van drivers strike because of the road condition. country come to a standstill. If you don't clean Kingston, I ain't coming in tongue. Let me put it that way. It's time you cannot tell me, this can't be correct. 5 fortnights, y'all know it's 5 fortnights. Who in St. Vincent and the Grenadines can survive as a daily paid worker without getting paid for 5 fortnights? Tell me somebody who can make it. That is a criminal, evil act on any government. If you're telling me you ain't pay people for 5 fortnights and you're going back, go take back lumber. Let me play this lumber thing, eh? Because this have to be madness. Good morning. You still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Yeah, thanks for holding.
No problem. Are you hearing me clearly?
Yes, we are.
Yes, I'm the guy that the incident happened to yesterday in Peniston.
You mean with the release supply?
Yes, the materials.
Well, you have to start from the top and tell
So
us
you
exactly
gotta
what's all about.
Yeah. So 2 months ago, right? There was a fellow working with the Unity Labour Party by the name of Jones. He was walking around checking people's house, see who house damage. So he came at my home. I showed him the damage. My house was leaking. He said, he turned to me. He said, Brent, I'm going to help you. Another week after, I received materials. I didn't get everything. And then 2 days after I get the materials, a contractor came by my home from Vermont, telling me that they sent him. He's the one who's gonna do the roof for me. I said, okay, no problem. 2 days after I went in town and I meet the same contractor in a bus going in town. He turned to me and he said, Brent, if you can do your own place, do it. I look at him, I say, why? Because he said he's not coming anymore. So it sounds funny to me. So I said, okay, let me go. I go credit union and I draw some money and I hire 3 guys to change the roof for me. After the guys that change the roof, 3 days after, another guy from the Unity Labour Party came to my home telling me that they send him back for my materials.
Just
send him back for the material.
No, just comment. He identify himself as coming from the party or from the government agency, etc. Or you know him to be, because you say he came from the ULP.
Yeah, Roy and Abraham. He came. He take over from the other guy because they get rid of Mr. Jones, because maybe they realize that Jones helping NDP people as well. So he told me that they send him back for my material. I wouldn't have any materials. Now, yesterday I was home. I see a black pickup pull up at my gate. Mr. Williams, Grenville Williams came out. Good morning, Brent. We came to you. I said, what happened now? They came back for the materials. I said, look at the roof. You ain't seen the roof before you come in the yard. The material already on my house. We need them. We need the material. You have to give back the material and whatever leave back and all them kind of stuff like that. I said, this is private property. I need to leave my place. The guy that walking around with Mr. Grenville telling me, you don't need your vote. I said, you are here about me. You are here about chemical because you are noise thing for NDP party as well. So you are here about me. And it start on nature. Nature comes from materials. About that. Nature comes from material to fix his house and his office in Camden Park. I said, you know about that? Nature, right now, nature out there looking for help to help the people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Right now, looking to see what he can do to help the people. Well, them they taking the material, thieving the materials. Them.
Well, we ain't the thief in them. But let me ask a question. What was the reason they gave for wanting for coming back for the material?
I don't know. They said they send them back for the materials because they hear about it late because they know I'm a strong NDP supporter.
But caller, I don't want to get too deep into your conversation. I just want to make 2 fundamental points. And speaks to the dishonesty of the Unity Labour Party government. One, Grenville Williams, and I hate to have to do this, is the Attorney General. And in Parliament, he has no privilege to be speaking or participating in debates. He's supposed to be neutral because he is a public servant. Okay? That's the first limit law. Secondly, when it is convenient to this government, all of a sudden, it didn't happen to Jones Morgan and those people. He is being referred to as a community activist. I've been hearing that language, you know, as a community activist. That's the second limit. And third, rather than just pass a law last week saying that if you're a public servant, but if you're in this type, that type, or the other type, you could take part in elections. So I suppose that's supposed to clear the way for people like him too, who have won the highest privilege of the land to be involved in body politics. And the last of it, he is not an elected member of Parliament. But he has the privilege to be walking about, giving out materials reportedly, and coming back with Julian to pick them up. I mean, how nasty and dirty and worthless it will become. In the name of decency and in politics. How nasty, dirty and worthless it will become. That's why I take no prisoners in politics, you know. And that's nonsense. Must stop. And you must stop by getting rid of the Unity Labour Party. And if that is the best foot that they put forward, you have to get rid of them. They feel so entrenched, out of place, and arrogant that they could, even when doing wrong, bring the law and order forces on people to make this suffer. And they're doing it all through the constituencies. I haven't had a word yet on the list that I sent to them and gave them in Parliament of these are the people who got damaged to me. They said they don't do it. They don't operate so. We're like that. We're like this. We're like that. We're hands clean. And here's the demonstration. Because I believe you. I hope you took pictures, you know.
I think he was live.
No, I was live. I was live.
Right.
I was live.
Right, good.
I get everything on my live, everything on my page.
Yes. So you must calculate it to the widest level. Because if this is where the Attorney General of the country reached, to win a seat unfairly against Nature Stevens, aligning nature.
And mentioning nature, how nature name
come into this? How
nature name come into this?
They gave a team. You have no right to get him back anything.
Notify him, right? And make sure notify him and tell him you are alive.
It's
what have to show his face and say you are alive.
It's worthless.
What you mentioning nature name now?
It's worthless.
What nature comes to material for his house? Nature never went into material for his house.
Yeah.
It's for the office. The office move us off. And when you come personally come back to material in my place. Huh? And telling me in front of people in the village, a lot of people came out, you all don't want my support. I said, yes, because you all hear me. You all know my die-hearted NDP. So that's why you want my support and you all ain't gonna get it.
I'm glad you have the strength to expose them.
What was the end result?
Well, they went on the phone. I don't know, like, I look at they was pretending. They called some kind of police, and then they called the truck guy that they have some materials to pick up in Afghanistan. I said, nobody moving their materials there. So up to now, no police ain't come, no truck ain't come.
Don't anybody trespass on the place. They'll have to bring a warrant to enter a property.
Yeah, and I have cameras on my house also, so my place is secure.
Expose them. Thank you.
Yeah, all right then.
And you have the support of the leader of the opposition and the New Democratic Party. And you have a right to government assistance if they suffer damage. Because let me tell you emphatically, you know, they said, I sent Augustus Licker, aka the Major, ask the Minister of Finance if somebody lost the roof and put it back on for themselves, do they have a right to get recompense? Do they have a right to get some assistance? And the Minister of Finance said, yeah, last Parliament, we have checked the backpedal from that. But the record of the House will show that they agree that if you got damaged, you help yourself and hold up the Friday just then you have a right to receive material.
I help myself.
And if you did that and you got back from them, you have a right to it. They said so in Parliament. And we vote for that. It's not the ULP gave these materials. It's the Parliament of St. Vincent and the Grenadines approved the monies for that purpose. And they must stop using the Parliament to get political advantage. In the dirty, nasty ways and iniquitous ways. If you are the Attorney General, you are the Attorney General.
I don't understand how he could be.
Stop this activism argument of going around.
He's not no activist. He don't do nothing for the area.
If you're a politician, you're a
He's
politician.
you know.
Stop it. Not fooling anybody. I have one less friend today. Well, he was my friend before anyhow.
And he look like he running against Nick.
Yeah, he's the candidate in waiting.
Yes, he campaigned. I asked him on the live. I said, "You running against Nick?" He said he will not be running against anyone.
Yeah, but that's how they
I
are.
said, "Why you running? You're running? You're running for 505. No one can beat 505.
That's how they are. All right, boss.
Give me a name
No
again,
one.
please. I didn't get the full name. Hello?
Good morning.
Hello.
Yeah.
Good morning.
No, the call on the landline just hold, please. Yes. Yeah. Give me a name again.
Brent.
Brent what?
Brent.
Olivier?
Yeah.
All right. Thanks. Appreciate your call.
All right, no
All
problem.
right. If you have any update,
All aboard! Central Kingstown Constituency Division and your area representative, the Honorable Major Sinclair Leacock, are calling you to set sail on the annual boat ride to Myro. It's happening Sunday, November 10th. Grab your friends, grab your sunscreen, and let's cruise through the crystal blue waters to one of the most beautiful islands in the Grenadines, Myro. It's going to be a day filled with fun, laughter, and memories. Tickets are available now from your Central Kingstown constituency members, so don't miss out. And here's something special. Bring a little something for our friends in Myro. It's all about community love and sharing. There's going to be plenty food and drinks waiting for you on the island. So come hungry and thirsty and mark your calendars. Sunday, November 10th. It's the boat ride you've been waiting for. Central Kingstown and the Honorable Major Sinclair Leacock. Get your tickets now. All aboard!
Sasko. Hey, yo, man. Yo, Sasko. We're rolling this tonight. When I see my friends become my enemy, I have to far. No one here, no link, no bar. Because I know dirty heart can't sweep it room. They are like the trees we can't bloom, and they shall slowly fade away. And I know dirty heart can't watch with soap. The meditation is so blind, and they shall slowly fade away. But I'm an answer me no man. Not for the naga like that show ya. Why? Batman stuck in a them head like a tumor. Them bird like tree stripe. One a night made by Puma. Them double lip and ice, double lip and rumor. Start go you not to them. I said you got a phone. Get the visa you fly out. Them afraid for you drop out them. Sit down like calculate by in and you back out them. Say them are your friend, but them heart mama out for me. Well, just the heart can't sweep with bro. Good and never. They are like the trees we can't bloom. Good and never.
dirty heart can't sweep it boom. You know what? The amount of wicked and evilness that's going on in this country is alarming. And you have to remember, when did they come as it say? Do not get fooled by no one-day handout. This is more than a one-day handout, a promise. The government has failed to deliver. Their conduct is unbecoming of a government. And I say, there's a cult organization. It's unbecoming of a government. The things that they do and the wickedness that they have done to you, including those people who have continued to suffer because of the wicked vaccine mandate. And the man say, well, Trump win anyhow. The man say, you go and turn back and vote him still. You have to belong to a cult. That's the only how I could see it. The people in St. Vincent and Grenadines have to look what is best for them, and you have to judge them by what they have not delivered, what they have failed to promise, have not delivered, and coming back now again to promise more. I saw an article there from Asbot News Network that gave me a big laugh. You know, just like how Bruce was able to get the agriculture workers some money, well, they ain't receive it yet, but it's in the pipeline. Now all kind of thing happening down North Leeward. I never hear nothing happening North Leeward for all these years. I never hear anything. The last thing I know happened down North Leeward is when they had the pan against crime and all kind of thing. I don't hear anything. All of a sudden now North Leeward become important. They have hundreds and hundreds of water tanks. Line waste. Some of them spoiled by now. Some of them spoiled by now. They have them line waste all over the country, including down Atley Hall. Rotting down. Some of them must can't use, they must leaking. All of a sudden, they find use for them down North Leeward since Shallow come forward. You cannot be fooled by those kind of things. The government has failed to deliver, and you must put a government in place who going to deliver, better paid jobs, build the economy, make the country safe again, and that's important. You know, you have more killing down Leeward again today. We have the full report. More to come like nothing. Nobody's studying that. We gone up into the 40s again. And with the PM there, he ain't studying more because as far as they're concerned, you walk on one side of the road and let the killing go on the other side, it won't bug you. They don't care a thing about healthcare, fail to deliver. But listen to this. The number of livestock farmers in North Leeward benefit from a water tank distribution program through the Ministry of Agriculture. And that was said by the minister. 60 water tanks will be given to livestock farmers to provide support in time of excessive temperature, notably during the dry season. The dry season done gone. It done, finish. The tanks them being there all the time. You didn't know they need tanks during the dry season. You wait till now. And he was speaking on Monday at the opening of the North Leeward office for farmers. All of a sudden, Lam can tell me how come now they're opening office for farmers down in Leeward. And they're talking about the opening thing for Farmer Support Company and Medicinal Cannabis Authority. The people in North Leeward, who the man say he will hunt them down until they exist no more. They run ganja farmer, they take with the money, they run them and they see many of them die. They come now and they print it over and call it medicinal marijuana. And they take it away from the poor man. Now they're opening an office down there. So they're catering for the farmers. Years after, they're catering for you, they're catering for themselves for election coming up, and they see they're going to lose North Leeward from the one vote. So they run down the sharing out. So, the father noted that plans had to be pushed back. Hey, when you hear lie, when you hear classic lie, when people watch in your eye and lie to your bowl, face, bay, face, however you want to call it in our local palang, you have to watch them and say, wait, this man think we dotish. They think we stupidity. Tell me if this makes sense, even if you don't support them. You know that the plans had to be pushed back to deal with the issue of recovery from volcanic eruption in 2021. When are we again? 2024. So they claim they had the water tanks to give them since 2021. But it had to be pushed back. You're just delivering some water tanks. Will have to be pushed back for years. Now the Minister of Agriculture is working closely with the area representative. Call us one vote, James, and the Department of Fisheries. You ever hear about Department of Fisheries again in your life? Since them they in, it's only now that the New Democratic Party is speaking about the blue economy. All of a sudden, they have Department of Fisheries. And I'm speaking, I never heard they had a Department of Fisheries. I know they had agriculture and they called fishery department. I never know they had a Department of Fisheries exclusive for fishery. What kind of fish they talking about? Anyhow, I ain't gonna tell you what kind of fish. To facilitate fish and agro processing So they have a department to facilitate fish, must be imported fish, because all the trawlers they promise to the fisher folks ain't deliver yet. The year nearly done, they ain't deliver yet. So I don't know what kind of fish they're facilitating. And not only that, an agro processing. Agro what? Agro processing. The only time St. Vincent, back then in the days after when you had Eric and those, you had agro. And you had the agro processing farming franchise, whatever it was. That don't exist anymore. That don't exist anymore. Now we have let me take this. Let me take this call, yeah? I'm coming back. Good morning, Newtimes.
Hi, good morning, good morning.
Good morning. This song my phone?
Yes,
It is. Good morning, how are you?
I'm okay. I hear you talking about the political tactics they're using with the water tanks, trying to trick us again. But before I go to any issues, I want to talk about, U.S. election.
About
and my takeaway.
I'm getting a slight feedback. I don't know.
I notice I'm getting it too.
Wait, hold on. Let me see if it's from my end. I don't think so.
Hello?
No, I don't
yeah,
think so. Go ahead.
You'll get it. Anyways, so I want to talk about takeaway from the U.S. election. So we know candidates that the Democratic candidate, Kamala, and the crazy man who's now the president, 47th president, United. Running up to the election, everybody was, best of two evils is Kamala, even though she might have everything right. Democrat did a lot of mistakes, but it's not possible that great is going to make Trump president again. If the election came, Trump is president again. So my takeaway from that is, if we're going to put in place here in Grenada, we have inherited all the worst things about the UL and Ralph staff. And a lot of people have in their mind that NDP is going to win, and we're going to automatically win, because there's no way Clinton and Kennedy could vote for Ralph staff. So we have to look at that and realize we cannot, as an party, take it for granted. We cannot take anything for granted. Just like they vote for Trump, it is a possibility that our people, for whatever reason, might still vote for US and Ralph. So I am really urging every fact, every part, and to not lie down and roll over. We have to take this election seriously because we want to win. We cannot be the same over and over again and expect a change because we feel Ralph is failing and the FP party. We, the NDP, we have to go and make our voices heard when we see wrong. We have to remind people because intention have short term. We have short term memory. We have to go by the polling stations, or not the polling stations, by the registration sectors, make sure that they are registering right. Because it's now, they usually try to do the transfer. So we have to be now, we have to be on the ground now to commend Chevron and because I know a others are working too, but I just want to highlight them because they're not taking anything for granted on the ground and they're constantly on the ground. And this is what we all, I don't want us to make the mistake like the US did, because it's going to be painful for us as a nation and us individually. I am really urging all stakeholders to get on board. We have, but if we have any differences, put aside. We need to focus. We need to focus on the light at the end of the tunnel is to change the government. I am just appealing to the public. Let us not get caught like the USA. Anyway, so I would like one to raise some issues. I noticed again that we had a killing. Unfortunately, the number has gone up. I don't think I've heard any relief from the Minister of Security. And I think when I was on the program the last time, I asked, where is punishment? Because I'm sure was given a position about crime. We like to hear from the police because it is out of control. It's scary. I know a lot of people saying, oh, it's just focus on the people who have gangs or the drugs or guns. But innocent people, I believe, are hurt, and we can't just turn our back. This is our country, and we have to do something. I was reading a post where somebody said, we the people, we always blaming ULP government, everything. But you are the government. You are the Minister of National Security. You have to do something. You just can't sit down and not do anything in our country. Every week you're hearing killing. You have to put things in place. You have to have programs. You have to go into the communities. And you can't just go in for 1 month and stop. This is something that we constantly have to. My next point is if persons would have seen the video where it was alleged that the Attorney General's voice in a video where he was requesting back galvanized.
Yeah, I played back the call yesterday from the guy. I played it back this morning already. Yes.
That's why people will continue saying Simonton is not a real place. It's Attorney General. When to take back galvanized. I don't even know if he's a candidate or not. But even though if he's a candidate in his position as Attorney General, he should not be doing that and taking back 3 pieces of galvanized. So small, these people are. So the burial relief is if you're you don't get through. And that is unfair. That is why us as a country cannot forward because we are divided between ULP and NP. But we are not looking at putting our country first. And this is a grave mistake that we keep making all the time. And I am really urging us. Only way to get rid of it is to vote them out. There is no
That's
other
true.
way. There's no other way. But before I hang up also, there's another point that is a burning issue for me as a parent for 2 daughters going to the girls' high school. There is a serious problem. I don't leave this high school alone. I believe Thomason also. There are these wild dogs. Now it has one of them bit the teacher.
Yeah, I see quite a number of those dogs when I go down to the Annisville playing field all around there, and it's a simple matter to get rid of them. They're stray dogs or whatever. Why you and you remember they had the ticks and all thing and the fleas in the schools, so just get rid of the dogs. It's simple things that can be done.
It's simple. I understand Ministry of Education. I'm appealing anybody who hears my voice, tell the Ministry of Education to do something is a simple thing. I know they used to have I believe they're still in Simmons that used to collect or try to catch these.
Yeah, you remember that some dogs got visa some years ago to go America?
Yes, but I saw that just last airport. I saw that airport and I saw about 3 dogs went off on Cal Caribbean Airlines. So to me, there's so many simple things that nobody anything about. I mean, they're going they better teachers, it's going to be the children soon.
Definitely. We'll see how that works.
So this is my contribution today.
Thanks, my friend. Appreciate your call and the issues that you have raised. So appreciate it.
All right.
Thanks and have a nice day. All right, thanks. All right. What I'm gonna do now, I want to finish this because I'm gonna take the break early because I expect to be joined after the break by Conroy and also Senator John. All right, so let me just quickly round this up by saying that they gone down North Leeward to Shayway water tanks. And they pointed out that approximately 400,000 worth of assistance was given to the farmers of North Leeward, and additional will be given to them. Where all the time? Where were you? You like the prodigal son? You now come home, but you come home with a too long empty hand. The water tanks been there since before 2001. Now it's 2004. Now it's 2004. You say you couldn't give them up because they had volcanic eruption. What is so hard to share out water tank that you have to wait 3-4 years to share them out? Somebody hit you in your head? You want to come and watch big sensible people and tell them, oh, you have water tanks since 2021, but they had a hiccup because of volcanic eruption and this. Anyhow, let me don't say them thing there. They should run you. Or pull the mic out here and ask, what, me stupid? You know, going down there, sharing out 60 water tanks because, see, they have a candidate down there now. And have you shallow? Because you can't go down there and talk them shallow stupidness. But since 2021, you have 60 water tanks to share out, you know, getting you to share them out. Union and all those other places where water tanks do. You know, remember the agriculture down North Leeward, you go down, they go open a station. After 20-something years, you know, going to open an agriculture station down in North Leeward. So you've shared with what? You know what? Let me talk that because I might sound like I stupid too. The kind of stupidness this government and these people. Big hard back man when Sultan gone down, they go talk stupidness. Just call the election, let the people them get rid of you, and put people there who cares about people, whose DNA is about serving people. And when we come back from the break, we'll have some of these people join us. We can't waste time. We're wasting time with these guys, man. These guys can't be for real. Can't be for real.
All aboard! Central Kingstown Constituency Division and your area representative, the Honorable Major Sinclair Lika, are calling you to set sail on the annual boat ride to Myro. It's happening Sunday, November 10th. Grab your friends, grab your sunscreen, and let's cruise through the crystal blue waters to one of the most beautiful islands in the Grenadines, Myro. It's going to be a day filled with fun, laughter, and memories. Tickets are available now from your Central Kingstown constituency members, so don't miss out. And here's something special. Bring a little something for our friends in Myro. It's all about community love and sharing. There's going to be plenty food and drinks waiting for you on the island. So come hungry and thirsty and mark your calendars. Sunday, November 10th. It's the boat ride you've been waiting for. Central Kingstown and the Honorable Major Sinclair Leacock. Get your tickets now. All aboard!
Bonady Supermarket in Kingstown, serving the nation with quality service and excellent prices. At Bonady Supermarket number 2, located at Upper Middle Street, we are proud to serve you. We are second to none. Call us at 457-1616. We at Bonady Supermarket number 2 will always be here for you. Bonady Supermarket, serving the nation with quality service and excellent prices.
General Hardware still has the best prices on steel, lumber, and plywood. So go on, compare prices. And if by chance you find a better price, no stress. Just talk to the General, and they will beat that price plus give you special priority delivery. Yes, General Hardware offers free island-wide delivery on most purchases, so you never have to worry about getting your goods on site on time. Plus, shopping at General Hardware is a pleasant experience with friendly, knowledgeable staff always ready to serve. What more could you wish for, huh? So come to General Hardware for proper service, lowest prices, free delivery, and see why nobody beats the General. Nobody.
Here's a fun fact. In just 29 seconds, you can say goodbye to paper bills forever. Seriously, in 29 seconds. That's less time than this ad. Head over to discoverflow.co or visit us in-store and update your contact information now. By October 1st, your bills will be digital, easy to access, secure, and hassle-free. So what are you waiting for? This ad still has 2 seconds left, and you could have already gone paperless.
There are many cleaning companies, but there is only one company that cleans, and that is VinceClean. So you don't have to wait for a season. Cleanliness is enough of a reason. Just finish building your dream home and wish to move in? Then VinceClean is for you. Do you have oil mark where that car is parked? New tiles just laid and want to remove tile grout, cement, or paint? VinceClean is for you. Shampooing of chair sets, mattress, carpet, house cleaning. VinceClean is for you. So whatever cleaning you need and for the best prices and quality on the market, telephone 431-1360, 457-1649. VinceClean, 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 the best in service.
St. Vincent and the Grenadines, are you ready? On Saturday, November 9th, Third Element and Novelle Day presents Rise Reggae SVG. Live on stage, the gentleman himself, Romain Vogo.
The soul provider.
Romain Vogo. From the royal family of reggae, Gramps Morgan.
To deserve the love of a woman like you.
Gramps Morgan.
For people like you.
And the great one, Jamil.
Tell them are the strongest soldiers get the hardest fight.
Jamil.
Lose them soul for game the world. When I switch for the table turn.
Rise Reggae SVG, the concert of the century. On Saturday, November 9th, Victoria Park. Gates open at 8 p.m. Tickets are available island-wide or online at ticketpal.com.
Get dinner and candles alight, popcorn for your movie night. One stop and get it right. It's that good. We've got what you're looking for. All the brands you love and more. Get everything at Massy Stores. Massy Stores is where you wanna be. We take care of you like family. We do all that we could to treat you like we should. It's that good, it's that good, that good. When you shop at Massy Stores, that good.
Massy Stores, our family serving your family.
Lewis Pharmacy. We specialize in friendly service with a personal, professional touch. Hence, we take pride in offering patient counseling on all prescription and over-the-counter products. We welcome inquiries on prescription drugs, vitamins, herbal preparation, fitness nutritional products, cough, cold, allergy, and all other health care products. For the convenience of our patients and surrounding community, we are situated uptown opposite the bus stop at Juicy Building. Our opening hours are Monday to Friday, 8:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Saturdays, 8:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. Lewis Pharmacy.
There are so many reasons to belong to a credit union. It's a local institution which you own together with other members, and it's an intrinsic part of our culture. Every credit union is a non-for-profit financial cooperative. Any surplus generated is returned to the members as dividends or may be directed to improve or add new services to members. Credit unions offer loan protection and life-saving insurance at no direct cost to members. Credit unions are where you belong.
Beryl, an early hurricane of unprecedented intensity, is fresh in our memory. The International Panel on Climate Change predicts for 2024 and beyond increased severity of weather and hurricanes due to global warming. Be smart, plan ahead. We can take steps ourselves to minimize loss and suffering from these threats. At Lanes, we have the necessary products, flashlights, water tanks, generators, water pumps, and more that you should have to provide you with safety and comfort. Whether building anew or reinforcing existing structures, Lanes can provide both product and specialty consultation advice at our Home Vision department. Protect your family and protect your home. Lanes, 784-456-1411.
Get value for your money. Shop at Richardson Motors.
Shop at Richardson Motors Limited and enjoy 3 services in one. Hop into our convenience store for a wide array of snacks, drinks, and toiletries. Visit our mechanic shop for a specialized treatment for your brakes, exhaust systems, and wheel alignment at our garage. But there's more. When you shop at Richardson Motors, get a free oil change service, clean, high-quality fuel, or shop from a wide range of automotive parts and accessories. We are conveniently located along the Arnesville Main Road. Drive on up.
Reliability, convenience, and variety.
Richardson Motors is your #1 stop.
Air filters, oil filters, fuel filters, disc pads and brake shoes, clutch disc, pressure plates, rotor plates, engine parts, fan belts, timing belts, oil seals, spark plugs, radiators, radiator hoses, water pumps, universal joints, suspension parts, KYB Japanese shocks for Toyota, Nissan, and Suzuki, tie rods, rack ends, ball joints. You can also get accessories, cleaning supplies, polishes, titanium tint, black tint, Valvoline motor oils, Toyota and Honda motor oils, transmission fluids, Michelin wiper blades, headlights, corner lights, HID kits, HID bulbs and ballast, LED bulbs, and much, much more can be had at Automax Auto Parts. Automax goes the extra mile and spend the extra dollar to ensure that you get first quality Japanese auto parts. Come see the difference at our showroom opposite the basketball court in Camden Park. Call us at 458-2000 or 529-2070. Visit us on Facebook, Automax Auto Parts. Drive the extra mile to get the best first quality auto parts.
Please note that we open on Sundays from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m.
CK Grace and Company is the #1 supermarket, 100% intention. The Intention Supermarket. We've got more of what you're looking for in multiple locations to serve you more and more. In business now for over 50 years, and you will always save by shopping right here. Oh yes, we're #1. CK Grace and Company, and we are Vincent John, a supermarket for you and me.
I passed by a brethren the other day. If you see he plays rat and cockroach racing, mosquito fighting one another for come knee in your ears, and the amount of woodlights I see, I had to wonder if them been in the wood with no attack and Billy Ark. I said, bye, call Flick.
For the eradication of pests, Flick is your answer. Before and after construction of your domestic and commercial buildings, Flick uses environmentally safe chemicals and keep washrooms fresh with the Aroma Odor Control and the FemCare sanitary disposal systems. Call Flick Pest Control today at 457-1857 or click www.flickpestcontrol.com.
Memorial Funeral Home is dedicated to meeting the needs of our customers. We go above and beyond to ensure satisfaction and convenience. That is why we are extending our services to the diaspora. Working with Caribbean Funeral Home in New York, burial packages can now be completed in New York to cover burials in St. Vincent, and likewise, packages can be made in St. Vincent to cover burials in New York. Caribbean Funeral Home is located on 1922 Utica Avenue, Brooklyn. Call their office at 718-444-1818 or WhatsApp at 347-925-9557 or 347-231-5410. For more information, call our local office at 458-8888. Memorial Funeral Home. Quality, convenience, and affordability.
Randy Supermarket is perfect for all your grocery needs. We have a range of liquor, liqueur, and wines, fresh and quality bread, and our weekly specials will simply amaze you. Conveniently opened 7:30 a.m. to 9 p.m. Mondays to Thursdays, and Fridays and Saturdays 7:30 a.m. to 10 p.m. We have competitive prices and friendly staff. Randy Supermarket, located at Lower Bay Street and Terrell Street. Call us at 456-2994. Randy Supermarket, where shopping is fun.
All aboard! Central Kingstown Constituency Division and your area representative, the Honorable Major Sinclair Leacock, are calling you to set sail on the annual boat rides of Myro. It's happening Sunday, November 10th. Grab your friends, grab your sunscreen, and let's cruise through the crystal blue waters to one of the most beautiful islands in the Grenadines, Myro. It's going to be a day filled with fun, laughter, and memories. Tickets are available now from your Central Kingstown constituency members, so don't miss out. And here's something special. Bring a little something for our friends in Myro. It's all about community love and sharing. There's gonna be plenty food and drinks waiting for you on the island. So come hungry and thirsty and mark your calendars. Sunday, November 10th. It's the boat ride you've been waiting for. Central Kingstown and the Honorable Major Sinclair Leacock. Get your tickets now. All aboard!
All right, it's 2 minutes after the 12 o'clock hour. You're listening to the Newtimes Program for Thursday, the 7th of November. I'm your host today, Clement Robert Francois. Just reminding you that tonight, 7:30 p.m., Chapman's Village, Langley Park, will be the village meeting for North Windward, Senator John. So you can go on out 7:30 tonight. You don't want to miss that. All right, here from all the speakers, the leader of the party, the major. We should have Representative Bramble, Lavon Velox, and obviously Senator John, and much, much more. So you don't want to miss that occasion. Head on out to Langley Park tonight. All right, so we have with us online and should be joining us also, should be Senator John. Will monitor that. But we have Mr. Conroy Huggins. He will be with us for the rest of, well, not the entire program because you have an appointment at, I think it's about 1 o'clock. So we're going to bring him in as soon as he is ready on the program today. As we continue to speak about all of the broken promise and just promise and promise and promise and promise, and we're not getting anything out of these guys. All right, so we got to make that change and we have to definitely get rid of them. All right, so let me see if Brother Conroy is there and ready. Good afternoon. Brother Conroy, you hearing me? Are you hearing me loud and clear? Okay, we probably have no volume for him at the moment, but he's there and we look forward to having him join us soon as, all right? As we speak, not more killings. What the government have to say? Oh, nothing. Nothing at all. And it's amazing. It's amazing that after 23 years of doing nothing, the government suddenly decide that they're going to share with this, share with that. We're not buying that. That's all. I'm sure the people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines will make that quite clear. That what they did not do, what they... okay, Brother Huggins, just trying to sort that out. You and me, you need to Get your put on the camera. Let's see. I think the problem probably get your put the camera on. Let's see if we have that interaction. Because I'm not seeing you. I'm seeing you there, but not actually. I'm seeing the link, but probably need to turn the camera on and get the volume so you could see. Otherwise, something just not clicking. Not sure what the issue. Just trying to sort out some things. No, I'm not hearing. I'm not hearing. Not hearing you, brother. Huggins. But I know you're in the stream. That much I know. So probably need to just ID the camera and also the audio. Okay. And then we'll get that going. All right. So just a little technical issue here. We're trying to sort out to get Brother Cummins Huggins in with us. But as you say, nothing happening in these areas. Let me see if all right, just give me a minute, I'll be back.
If their policy is a policy, bureaucracy,
Hey, but are you hearing me now?
if they cannot cope,
Yeah, I'm hearing you, but I'm still not seeing you. I'm hearing you loud and clear.
Okay, so there's probably some issue with the camera. So I'm getting some assistance with it, but if you want, we could run with the audio once you could hear me.
Okay, we'll go the audio for now. It's really nice to see you. You're not an ugly guy, so I think the audience.
Yeah, the camera. The camera is being worked out to have it enabled.
Okay, all right.
But
So
I'm actually
welcome.
coming from the funeral service for Dr. George Frederick. So want to apologize for running a bit late on that.
That's okay. So I'm glad to have you. Normally you're in the studio, but I understand the connection, and you also have another function at once. So we're glad to have you there. While we work on the camera, you can go ahead. Glad to have you in. We can go ahead.
Okay, so all right. So good afternoon, St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Good afternoon to the people in Central Leeward. I know they are all locked in. Bookament, Barrelly, Liu, everywhere. We want to thank you, those in Curtains, Walilabu, everywhere. We want to say good afternoon to you all. Sorry I was not able to be with you last week, as I had some engagement which, didn't allow me to join during the period. So, but for today, we have been close to 24 years of this administration, and we continue with this litany of broken promises. And frankly, for me, they are a broken government. They are a broken regime. They are a broken administration. Now, just a few things I would like to highlight in Central Leeward. In Central Leeward, well, before I do that, please permit me to extend condolences to the family of the late Reverend Dr. George Frederick, someone I knew for many years. I first met him back in the mid-90s as a youth, as a young Christian. And he was also instrumental in my spiritual formation when I studied theology. He was one of the lecturers, he was one of the professors. And even at that time, he too was doing his first degree in theology and then his master's. And then he went on to do his doctorate. So he's someone I know very well, a very humble man. I was really impressed with him while we were at seminary here in St. Vincent at the Miami Theological Seminary, the Institute for Theological Education of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And, for a senior person, a senior pastor, to sit in class with persons way younger than him and even professors who were even older than him. It was really a humbling experience. I really admire his humility. I admire his passion for God and his passion for Christ, his passion for ministry. So that celebration is still taking place, but I didn't want to miss joining you today. So I had to leave during that time of worship, which was a difficult thing to do, but I'm happy to be here. So yes, thanks again. So there are a couple of things I would like to highlight in relation to the broken promises we have been, getting from this regime over the years. And especially, I really want to highlight two key things in Central Leeward. All right, we're not getting through with the camera, so we'll walk without it for now. So two things specifically I like to highlight. The first being the Black Sands Resort project, which broke ground back in 2017, thereabouts. That's some 7 years. Next year, February will be 8 years. They promised us 40 villas, 40 buildings. So far, they put up 10 structures. And to date, that is basically, well, it is literally, they are literally painted in white. So, testament that they are white elephants. So, those are in Peter's Hope. And then they talked about first Marriott ever in St. Vincent and the Grenadines to be built in Mount Wynn. And to date, the people of Central Leeward have not seen any of that, and they were promised hundreds of jobs. The youths themselves were promised hundreds of jobs. To date, we have not seen any of those jobs. But if you will permit me, for the benefit of our listeners, to just read briefly an article from St. Vincent Times referencing Black Sands. I think it is very instructive and it will help persons understand, the failures of this administration. Remember, I said they broke ground February of 2017 when they started land clearing and, all the charade. And to date, the people of Central Leeward have not seen anything else apart from the 10 white elephants above the Peters Hope Beach. So work begins on Black Sands Resort in St. Vincent Times. Work has begun on the newest edition of the St. Vincent and the Grenadines tourism sector. Earlier this week, the clearing of lands and roads started in earnest for the Black Sands Resort in Peters Hope. The project will utilize local architects, builders during the construction phase. Now, Minister of Finance, the 2018 fiscal year marks the beginning of a new thrust in the expansion of our hotel room stock. Still waiting. Earlier this month, Minister of Finance Camilo Gonçalves said that the project had already received planning permission for the first phase. We are still not yet out of the first phase. The Black Sands Resort, a multi-million-dollar development in Peters Hope, has obtained the necessary first phase planning permission and will commence construction this year. Now, it was supposed to commence construction in 2018 after they started land clearing in February of 2017. The project consists of 40 villas, totaling 160 rooms, and a 200-room hotel. So they're supposed to have a big, massive building, apart from the 40 white mattress boxes that they're supposed to have. Well, so far, they put up 10, but it's supposed to be 40. This is to tell you how far off they are after 7+ years. Post-construction, the resort is anticipated to employ, listen to this, 300 Vincentians when it is fully operational. Now, mark you, after 7 years, it's still not operational. The minister further stated that the government has made no secret of its intention to construct a state-owned private sector managed hotel, and he went on to add 200 to 350 rooms and so on and so forth. So as it stands, Black Sands is 10 white elephants, matches boxes I will call them, are sitting on prime agricultural land in Peters Hope as we speak. I had some guests from the UK in country with me for the past 2 weeks. And I took them on a visit to Barley on Thursday. Not Thursday, today's Thursday. Yesterday is Wednesday, Tuesday. And they asked me about those white buildings. And they were like, but we saw that on online and we thought they were finished. We did not know that they are not finished. So they took pictures of it and they said they will ask questions. Now we are 7 years on and it's just 10 white structures out there. But we're talking about 300 jobs when things are fully operational. So after one election cycle, another election cycle, we're going on to a third election cycle, and they're still there. But for the people of Central Leeward, it just doesn't stay there. There was also big talk about St. Vincent First Marriott. And you know how they grandize and they carry on, right? Listen to this now. St. Vincent Times again. St. Vincent's First Marriott will start construction in June, July. Now, this is after breaking grounds years ago. It was supposed to start last year, 2023. June, July last year. So we are a year and a half and they still didn't start. You will hear now coming on to the 2025 elections that it is going to start again. So just permit me to read this for context for the people of Central Leeward and St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Because this broken regime, this broken administration, with all its broken promises, we have to expose them for the people of our nation. Listen to this.
Just before you go, I just want to let you know that we have been joined by Senator Jana, but you go ahead.
Yes.
Just let you know she's there with us. Okay.
Yes, you can see Senator John is there, and she will come in as soon as I'm finished.
No problem.
Okay. Work on the first Marriott in St. Vincent and the Grenadines is anticipated to commence in June or July. They're not even sure when they're going to start. In June or July of this year. That is 2023, because this was published April 2023. Listen who state this now. Orlando Brewster, Minister of Parliament for Central Leeward, stated on Sunday, this is back in April, that the government needed to reconsider the hotel construction plan. You see what I'm talking about? Broken government, broken regime, broken promises. Now, if you're planning a project, you have to first have a blueprint. You have to first map that out. And then you have to consider the cost. That is even a biblical principle. And then after you have the cost, you will decide whether or not you could build. And then if you have the money, then you will proceed. Now, something I need to let the public know is that when you have a project, two things that are essential about projects. One, the project must have a defined start date, and the project must have a defined end date. That qualifies it for being a project. A project is not ongoing. Those are programs. Programs are ongoing. But projects, they are temporary. You know, they have a defined start and a determined start and a determined end. So let us continue here now. Our kind of excuses, because we had to rethink the construction plan. You see how the people them don't plan? Because if you have a plan ready, and you have the designs ready, and you have things already in place, there's no need to rethink. Because we had to rethink the construction plan. Right. preliminary work should begin in June or July. Couldn't state whether June or July. As a year and a half ago. Because of the rising, listen to excuse now, because of the rising cost of materials, we are still in that stage. A government that always talk about money is not a problem, and getting funding is not a problem because they are the world biggest beggar. But it will get more interesting as we come to the end. It has inflated the figure so much that we now have to consider minor adjustments in some of the designs. This doesn't make any sense to me, my brother. The government of St. Vincent and the Grenadines inked, listen to this now, Bert, inked an agreement with Marriott International in September 2019. 2019 to manage
now as well?
2019.
No, and where we at now?
Well, we're in 2024.
Oh, okay.
Broken government, broken regime, broken promises. You understand? You can't trust these people. So the SVG government inked, black and white, in an agreement with Marriott International in September 2019 to manage the state-owned 250 room hotel that will be built where? At Moncton on the island's western coast. Listen to this now. During the 2022 budget, Finance Minister Camilo Gonzalez assured Parliament that civil works on the Marriott Resort in Moncton should have started in 2021. However, Gonzalez stated that they were hampered by COVID as well as essential redesigns. Now, keep in mind, we were not affected by COVID in 2019, right?
No.
The pandemic itself was declared in 2020, but they were the ones who said pandemic couldn't stop flights from coming, flight from going, couldn't stop government from functioning. So I'm finding it interesting now that the pandemic becomes the scapegoat. And then they have to do essential redesigns. Thing ain't even started yet, you know, but they're doing redesigns. I do not understand this. The hotel, which is 22 miles from Argyle International, well, they talk about it as if it was already built. Listen to this now. The hotel, which is 22 miles from the Argyle International Airport, will be built with, listen this carefully, but with a US 50 million loan from Taiwan. Now, you talking about them getting money from Taiwan. Then, now, they had an issue with the World Bank and the funding arrangement for the hospital that they tried to do, but they were able to go to Taiwan and get money for the hospital, but they couldn't get money from since signing agreement in 2019 from Taiwan.
You sure they ain't got the money already?
Well, I mean,
for the hotel?
Well, that is also something that could be put on the table. Well, we're not certain, but it is possible. At the time of the agreements signing in 2019, Marriott International's vice president for hotel development, the Caribbean and Latin American, Bojan Kumar, stated that the hotel would employ at least 300
again.
people. You hear that again, bud?
Yeah,
another
300.
So the people of Central Leeward, they are still waiting. We are still waiting. We are still waiting on Black Sands, and we are still waiting on Marriott to give us over 500 jobs. So I highlight those two from Central Leeward to show us in Central Leeward and in St. Vincent and the Grenadines that these people, they are a bunch of jokers. Broken promises again. But as I said to you, I see them as a broken regime with an expired leader, almost 80, doesn't understand legacy, doesn't understand development, doesn't understand transition. And as a result, the man in his independence address, which was, to me, a desperate political speech on Independence Sunday, talking about all that, going on, still cannot come to grips with reality. So here we are, 7 years, 5 years later, Central Leeward, the people of Layu, Barley, Bokument, Curtains, we have not seen from, and these are the two major promises they made, And keep in mind that those sandals came and saved the face of Harlequin, the Bokoma Bay Resort, because if sandals didn't come, that would have been a big, big elephant sitting in Bokoma. Let us not forget that. So they say they have this plan to transform the Western Coast, but they will come into the 2025 elections rehashing all of this. But we want to let them know in Central Leeward, we are not stupid, we are not dotish, and just like the electoral officer supervisor of election said, we not eat with school fee in Central Leeward either. We not eat with school fee. So this is the time when Central Leeward will be standing for change, and the people of Central Leeward, Curtains, Barley, Peter's Hope, those in Moncton, we have a few persons living in Moncton, those in Happy Hill, those in Layu, those in Bokument, what they are saying, it is time for change, and the grumpy old guy that doesn't want to go, which is expired, he and his bandwagon, they will have to go. Thank you, boy.
Thank you very much for your presentation. And as you say, we continue with this list of promises and things that they keep saying they will do. Senator, good afternoon. Welcome.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, Mr. Huggins, Brother Huggins.
Good afternoon, Senator.
You have
nice
been
to be on
doing
with you again.
extremely good job. And it's
you.
always a pleasure being here with you on the program. You know, I think many people will say you have been here a long time.
Actually,
I'm happy to be here with you.
That is the word on the ground.
Yes. You know, we're going to get it done. And we're working hand in hand with the help of Almighty God to really meet the people and be with them so that we can ventilate their issues. And we will know what we are expected to do when we get into office.
Definitely. Senator, not gonna we're going with the same pattern because I don't want the people them saying no, you forget to greet them. So
yes.
you do your greetings and then you comment.
Thank you, Boris. Let me say good afternoon to the listening audience, those in the diaspora, those in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and very much those so in North Windward. I know we have a number of persons tuned in North Windward, from Fancy, Owia, Sandy Bay, Overland, Orange Hill, Rabuka, Bay Road, Landy Park, Chapman's, Crab Island, Spring Village, Caratal, Dixon. I know a number of persons are listening on Bentic. You are tuned in. Let me say good afternoon to the constituency chairperson, Mr. Cuddy Crichton. You know, he's always listening and has been with the NDP for a number of years and has been doing tremendous work for the NDP. And I really want to say thank you to Mr. Cuddy Crichton for his hard work. I want to say good afternoon to the team behind Chevron, Team John. A number of persons have been there supporting all the way from 2020. And I want to say thank you. And I know we are going to work even harder to bring this constituency home in the arms of the NDP and into government. Let me extend the condolences to a number of families who have lost their loved ones in the constituency. I know this morning, Brother, what we call Sabado, from London Village. He passed to the great beyond, and I want to extend condolences to that entire family. I have not got the chance to be there, but on my way down, I'll surely pass by for those of you who will be at home. You know, it's hard to lose a loved ones, love your loved ones, and I really want to let you know that the Lord will guide you through as long as you allow Him in your life. I want to extend birthday greetings to the November borns. And within my own family, there are a lot of them. So I can't keep up on. But today, my brother is celebrating. Nicholas Lewis is celebrating. And I just want to say happy birthday to you, brother. You know I love you very much. And I do hope that the Lord will bless you with long life and you will live to see many more. I want to also remind the constituency of North Windward and St. Vincent and the Grenadines on a whole that there will be a village meeting this evening at 7:30 in Chapman's Village for the North Windward Constituency Council. The people of North Windward, we are inviting you there. Village meeting, you know, we are inviting you come out and hear the issues that are affecting the people of North Windward and how we are going to address them as an NDP going into government. You know, we just don't speak. And as Brother Conroy was saying, we are not one of broken promises. We know the plight of the people, and we know that we will address the issues and ensure that our people are set to work with proper wages when we get into government by the grace of Almighty God. We know that there are a lot of work to be done. We have to do a lot of meeting and greeting and ensuring that, you know, we are there. We don't have money to give to people. We don't have lumber, material, galvanized to give. And we want you to know that we have a listening ear. And the only way in which you can be served and served properly is when you have leaders with listening ear who can know your plight and will be able to better serve you, the people, not just for the day, but for the future. Because your bread should not be for today only. It should be for the future. And we are not like the others who will just bring in the lumber and galvanize when it is election time. We will be there for you throughout the 5 years that you are going to put us into office with the help of Almighty God. So, but, you know, we have a lot to talk about in the country. We know that a lot of goodies have been given away. You talked about the black tanks in Leeward. We have them also on the Windward side store to be given away as well. You know, and I said to the people, we have been speaking about those black tanks for a long time. They are not tanks that came in overnight. They have been there since the 2021 eruption of the volcano, which was sent to be distributed for persons to get proper drinking water. So what this government has been saying to you, drink the water just as it is. Here, we don't care about you. But when come to election, we will come and say, oh, how much we care. Oh, how we love you. And we know that that is not the case for these people. Their only agenda is to get back into power. That's their political motive. And that is the difference between good leaders and politicians. Politicians vote, and you will hear me say that from time to time, they only look for the next vote. But a leader will represent, a leader will listen, a leader will cry with you, a leader will laugh with you in your times of joy. And this is not what we have from who are there in the office now. We know that they only come around that elections with their groups, and they would walk around, as many people in my community would say, and in the constituency, they would say they would walk around with their little black books. I hope you don't have a black book, you know, Miss John. and they would pretend they're writing in that black book, but nothing goes there because after you don't get any result. And when I hear those stories, I say, Lord, help me not to be at any time like any of these, because we are dealing with people and we are dealing with the best resources of a country, which is the human resources, the people. If we develop people, we will have a better St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And my mission is always to empower and to develop persons in my communities, in my constituency, and in St. Vincent and the Grenadines on a whole, so that we can have a brighter future and a better place to live in. Because when one grass is green, we're supposed to have everybody grass being green within and around us, So, but we are here to represent. We are here to bring hope to the people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. We are not here to chase and throw down anybody like the others. Like there's some, and we realize as I was listening to Brother Conroy on the Black Sand facilities that are supposed to be built and the Marriott. These people are old, tired, and worn out that they cannot remember what was being said a couple of years ago. So, they're always coming back with the same old rhetoric. But it will not work this time. People are educated. People know what is going on. People can analyze situations. And they realize that these people are only giving us words.
We're seeing you
but they are
dropped out
not
a bit,
giving
but go
us
ahead.
the
We're still hearing
action.
you. Center? We're still hearing you. I think she has gone out to come back in. Let's hope we get that sorted out. Conroy?
Well, no problem.
I
I could
think
pick
she's
up.
back in.
Yes,
She's
I
back
could pick
in.
up
Let
until
me
she gets
see.
back in.
Let me
Yes.
see if
Yeah, she's back in.
Center, you
Hello?
hearing us? Oh, yes.
Yeah, she's back in.
Oh, sorry about that.
That's okay.
Yes, so as I was saying, we are here to serve and we are going to get it done. And I'm asking every one of you who are listening, if you have young people who have not been registered to vote, to get their IDs, please encourage them wherever you are in this country. Encourage them to go out and get their IDs and to join the New Democratic Party, the youth, the young dems in their constituency, to join all that young them to get things going, because they are the future. And we recognize that if we don't step in as a party, the future of St. Vincent under this present administration is really, really one to be questioned. Because those who are there, they're tired, they're old, they don't want to leave because they figure power is so sweet for them, but it's only for them and their families, not for you, the people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. You're only getting the crumbs from the table, if you're getting crumbs at all, because I know some people not even getting the crumbs. We deserve better. And the NDP is here, giving you our plans, knowing that we will work tirelessly to bring a brighter future to you, the people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
Definitely. Thank you, Senator. Conroy, I giving it to you guys, you with us still, right?
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah, I'm giving it to you guys. You want to comment on that, and also in terms of the distribution all of a sudden of various things, and then all of a sudden, remember, we have agriculture now and agriculture workers.
Yes.
And
But that is all election gimmicks. You would have lands being distributed. Just now you're hearing lands being distributed left, right, center. I know 2020 lands galore being distributed in North Windward. You would hear playing fields that was ground was broken for, going to be broken again. I don't know how many grounds we have that we are breaking grounds, breaking grounds. You're going to have that. In North Windward, we are going to have that because I'm seeing a notice out that there would be a groundbreaking ceremony in Langley Park for a playing field. But the playing field, there was a groundbreaking ceremony in 2020 that was bought live on NBC Radio. So I don't know what ground
4 years
again.
ago.
Yes. So I don't know if Langley Park will be fortunate in getting 2 playing fields, which the people will be happy for, which I have been championing all the time since I came into office, into politics. I have been champion for a playing field for the people of Langley Park. And so if it is going to be that they're going to get 2 playing fields now, but I'm happy. I am happy for them because I know the boys will use it. Let's say it's probably 2 playing fields. There we're giving them the benefit of the doubt because you can't get 1 playing field and break ground twice. That is not in your right mind. That is telling me
Senator,
that we're really
Maybe
dealing
they
with some
forgot they had a
senile
brown grade.
people.
Maybe they forgot they
No,
had
no,
a
no,
brown
no,
grade
no, no, no.
before.
They haven't forgotten. It has become customary. The thing about it, right? They are of the opinion that, and I guess I saw somebody put it on Facebook, is that fool me once, fool me twice, fool me 3 times. Well, then it's on me. They have been fooling the people for so long that they figured they could continue with it and it is okay. So
Yes.
they continue to re-break and re-break. So they always break it and come back and break again. Because in their minds, the people will forget. So,
Yes.
Senator, there is no plans to do any playing field in Langley Park. It is just that they are close to coming out with an announcement for elections, whether at the end of the year or sometime next year. So they have to put it for the propaganda machinery to say in the minds of the people, this is coming. But we know it's not coming. We know it's not coming. When I
Yes,
spoke,
because 2020 break grounds for playing field
exactly, that
and
was an
all
election
that is
year.
because when I came in as the candidate, the first thing I spoke about was playing field. So
Uh-huh.
from the time I started speaking about it, then they came in and they broke grounds. But I never discontinued it because it never happened. Because in my mind, if you break grounds, you are supposed to have a playing field operational. But
No.
there isn't anything there for the boys. The boys are still going down to a Black Point. They're still going up to Rabuka, where they just meet in a piece of land and they just kick their balls. So this our representative is tired. He's worn out, and I won't say nothing is done, but it is time for him to go. It is time for us to get the change that we
All of them
need.
going. All of them
Definitely.
going.
Yes, it is time because it seems as if none of them can take on any new initiative of their own. Again, they wait
They
on
are
the
worn and
NDP
tired.
to talk about their plans and then they will come and rebrand this plan, you know. But I want to say to the people, the NDP has, if you read every manifesto for the NDP, when it comes to youth and sports, we had that covered. We talk about lighted playing fields and hard courts for the people. Even in our constituency manifesto, where each caretaker rep put out a manifesto, we have that in the constituency. We want playing fields to be in the top class condition and that hard courts be lit. And you will hear me on this weekly because it is something that is dear to me. And I'm sure Brother Conroy coming in, who loves soccer, you have heard him on it. Kishore, Dr. Shallow coming in, you have heard him on it. You have heard Dr. Friday on it. You have heard VP Nature on it. Every person, Fitz, Honorable Fitz, you have heard him speaking about it. So it tells you that the New Democratic Party is a party that will not let you down. We have persons who genuinely care about the governance of this country, and we will run this country in the best way possible. If I can borrow Trump word, we will make St. Vincent great again.
Okay, but I only have about a few more minutes, so let me just make a few comments before I leave.
Okay, yeah, you go ahead. You go ahead.
Right. Someone actually said on Facebook that liars don't have memory. Liars don't have good memory. So after they break and they break again, in their minds, they will break another time. Okay. So for me, as I said, they are a broken regime, they are a broken administration, they are a broken government. They have been breaking promises and they will continue to break promises. You can't expect anything better from them. Now, the situation in the water tank, someone sent it to me early this morning, and I responded by saying, okay, I mean, that is who they are. So, for the benefit of the people, and I could tell you exactly where this came from, you know. I was speaking to a police officer who said he had over 30 years experience, and I was in Barley at the grave light up on Saturday night after attending a funeral in Layo on Saturday. And this man admitted to me, the police station that he's in, the condition is so bad, but he said they accept it because they love their government. I mean, that's the kind of madness you're kind of getting, right? But the man said to me, if I'm not Leeward, he said, not Leeward already gone. They know that it's gone. He would advise them, don't even better waste resources in North Leeward because they will not be able to touch Dr. Shallow. They will not be able to come up against Dr. Shallow. Well, but I don't know if you heard the talk, you know. I heard the man himself was trying to convince his party that he himself wants to take on Shallow because he wants to ensure Shallow lose the seat. But I want to tell him, if he bad, come forward. Come in the Leeward corridor. If he bad,
but
if
also
bad,
he want to go out by Chevron too.
No. I mean,
confused.
He knows he can't touch Senator Jan. So if he bad, let him come down on the Leeward corridor, because the Leeward corridor after this election is going to be an all Leeward affair. Nature already has his thing locked, you know. And
So
Dr.
the color changing basically, if we make a comparison with the American election, the color's changing.
Come on, the color is changing. And then I am the one that really on the back burner, the back seat. And then the people of Central Leeward are saying this is the time for change. So after 30 years, over 500 votes in the last election, we are ready to turn this over. So what the people of North Leeward are coming up against, broken promises. Now, this thing is so disrespectful that I am certain the donors of these tanks, because they follow everything, you know, they will be so ashamed to see what is happening in St. Vincent and the Grenadines in 2024. But we just had record rain over the hurricane season. We have about 3 weeks remaining in the hurricane season where we expect some rains to come, right? From the hurricane season, we know we're going into a drought. We don't need any rocket science knowledge to understand that. Now, the tanks have been sitting in Utley Hall and all over, everywhere else, getting brittle, not getting water in them because they have them in storage. Why? Because we knew they were putting them up for elections. And you see the evidence coming forward. We had already said it. The evidence is coming forward.
In their defense, they didn't plan to have them there so long, you know. They putting them up for election, but every time they think they can call election, the information tell them they can get a beating, so they keep putting it back. So the tank suffer as a result, because when a man could go down there and say, we have tanks since 2021, 60 tanks.
Yeah.
But some things happen, and that is why they hold up. I am sure if you call me now, I could get enough trucks to move 60 tanks tomorrow. I think he has to move 60 tanks.
Keep in mind, you know. I remember one person said, a commentary was said on radio, that the amount of tanks that came in, every household in St. Vincent could have gotten a tank to help harvest water and supplement water. Now, for the farmers, you did not think, I mean, we had severe drought in the last 2 years. Farmers were not valuable in North Leeward. Now we have record rain in 2024. The farmers did not get the tank so that they could have harvested the water in preparation for the dry season. But listen to this now. SVG Times again. A number of livestock farmers, well, before I go to the caption, water tank distribution program for North Leeward farmers. I mean, this is so shameful. You're talking about tanks that came in for volcanic relief, which should have been given right away for people. You have the audacity, right, in November to state
so
that
one, two, three,
water
4
tank
years
distribution
later.
program for North Leeward farmers. Listen to it carefully. A number of livestock farmers in North Leeward will benefit from a water tank distribution program through the Ministry of Agriculture. Well, as it comes to the Ministry of Agriculture, the Minister of Agriculture knows that his days are numbered, just like the Minister of National Security, the default Prime Minister we have, knows his days are numbered. Minister of Agriculture, Honorable Sobieta Caesar, said 60 water tanks will be given to livestock farmers to provide support in times of excessive temperatures, notably the dry season. Where was the Minister of Agriculture 2 years ago, 3 years ago? Minister Caesar was speaking on Monday at the opening of the North Leeward Office for Farmers. And I need to address this, North Leeward Office for Farmers, an office for farmers. And this is since Dr. Shallow got announced there. So
yeah, I watched that. I couldn't believe.
Yep, they're trying to kiss up to the farmers now, right? Which will house the Farmer Support Company. Well, I don't even know if Farmer Support Company is still in existence. And listen to the catch. And the Medical Cannabis Authority. So what they say now, they're going to establish an office in North Leeward, because remember, North Leeward is known as the Mecca for ganja production. So they want to say, well, you see, we care about you all, we put the authority there. But the people down, they're not benefiting.
No.
It's the big boys only.
It's a big boy thing now.
Yeah.
And they didn't remember the traditional farmers all the time. They want to take them to be laborers.
Mm-hmm.
And now they realize things getting rough. They're going to give them piece of land. Look, piece of land. But remember, all the land non gave it to what the people them name? The stone quarry farmers.
Renew.
The stone specialists.
Yeah. No, they're farmers. They
remember
one of the pickups passed me last week with pumpkins and melons in it. I mean, I was like, oh, maybe stone change. So just to conclude this, he further noted that plans had to be pushed back. Listen to justification. And they just have some lame excuses, thinking that we are all stupid. He further noted that plans had to be pushed back, like if we notice, to deal with issues of recovery from the volcanic eruptions in 2021. How could you push back the plans to distribute tanks that came in for the said purpose? I mean, this
tanks. So
Brother
21,
Conroy.
22, 23, 24, 3 years.
Yes, Senator.
You know, these girls getting a good licking, Beryl and Soufre and Elsa, they're getting a good licking from this government, because everything is there.
Everything.
Yes. They get blamed for everything.
Okay, I'll conclude it now. And now, listen to it now. And now, since Dr. Shallow announcement, because that is the only difference, Dr. Shallow announcements and one vote, no here any way out. So listen to this now. And now the Ministry of Agriculture is working closely with the area representative, trying to give the man some credibility and some recognition, Honorable Carlos James, and the Department of Fisheries to facilitate fish and agro-processing. These people are, I mean, I don't know how they have
bare face. Old people
Conroy,
bare face.
Audacity. I can't get it.
Two things, Conroy. I have to keep reminding you of your other meeting because I know
Yes.
you're with us. We're glad to keep
Definitely
you,
have to
know.
leave now. Uh-huh.
But I'm just telling you. And what agro processing they have down there?
But I mean, it's so hard for me to talk about these people.
You're
But
facilitating agro processing. What agro
I
processing?
personally want to just ignore them for a moment, right? And just say to the people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, the people of
That's right.
North Leeward, the people of Central Leeward, the people of South Leeward, and the people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, under the new Democratic Party, when we form government, the Ministry of Agriculture, as it presently stands, will be divided. Agriculture will be separated from fisheries so that we will be able to fully restore agriculture and redevelop the agricultural sector. Senator Israel Bruce is doing a wonderful job. He has been championing the cause of the farmers, and we anticipate and expect him to continue to do that. We will have a ministry of the blue economy, which will have marine conservation and yachting, which is going to be something that Central Leeward, South Leeward, and North Leeward is going to feature heavily on, joining the islands of the Grenadines. We are going to take agriculture, we're going to take the blue economy to a next level. Those are the two fundamental pillars. The other two pillars, as we know, we have tourism and we have the new economy. Our artisans, our entertainers, the people whom they have been taken for granted, we will ensure that they get the recognition they deserve and that they can earn, because we are not a nation of beggars that you have reduced the nation to. We have greater pride in ourselves. And as a people, you and your cohorts, you all see us as peasants. We are saying to you, we are not peasants. And as a Bagaman, born between the Walilabu estate and the Peters Hope estate, they normally try to say to us that when you are people between two estates, you, your grandchildren, and the generation will always be estate minded. We have broken that cost already, and this is why this is the time that one of the people, one of their own, is going to rise up and come forward and become the representative in government, not in opposition, because we know this is your end. And when we get in, we will transform this nation. Central Leeward and the entire Leeward corridor will be totally transformed as we go into a restorative period of the 17 years that we have missed under the NDP. And we're going to take St. Vincent to new heights, to new levels, I mean, in a way that we would not even be able to imagine. God bless you, Senator John. Thanks you again, Brother Bott. So sorry that I have to run off, but I'm happy that I was able to at least be on with you for now.
Thank
you. All right. Thank you very much and all the best. And do enjoy the rest of the day.
Yes, thanks much.
All right, thank you. Thank you very much. Let's see, I think
always good to be in good company, but
yes, definitely. Well, we close to the break, but I let me get some texts and then get some stuff for you before we let me see, because people say we don't get the text. This one say people getting killed like flies, yet the independence speech, the Prime Minister said only a minute young people, lads, which is in the minority. This madman is trivializing crime. How much farmers still there is not revenue doing farming down there? That is true, but I'm not hearing anything okay about. All right, you'll hear. And in fact, that person on yesterday, no, on Tuesday. You'll hear more. Don't worry, you'll hear more from them. Please do not be like Trump PM, and PM is the same broken way PM think he could call against, because it takes Invincible for his footstool or something. Okay, to that effect. Yes, Senator. They had groundbreaking in where was the place the other day? They had groundbreaking also in Evesham, I think, for playing field.
Yes, they had groundbreaking in Evesham.
They have groundbreaking also for some performing
Held
arts thing
something in
out there,
Park
you
Hill.
think? Huh?
In Park Hill, there was one in Park Hill.
Mm-hmm.
Sometime as well. So it seems as if all across St. Vincent groundbreaking.
Because they just breaking ground all about, so they mash up the place.
They would mash up the place, but that is what they have been doing. That is what they have been doing, because you're breaking ground and then you're leaving it to grow back in the bush. Really and truly, I think person should be over that. That this is the agenda of the ULP, that they don't really care about people. They only care about themselves and the big things that they would do. So they would break grounds and think all the national radio station and TV station and VC3 and whatever, they have to bring it live because it is a government thing. So, people hear about it and they would figure, yes, we are doing something. But we know in North Windward that the representative who is there at the moment has been there for, they say, 24 years? But we know that when it comes to sports and youth, he has no interest because he has not been doing anything for that 24 years. When I came on and I started doing my games, because it's in me, that's an intrinsic value in me. When I started doing games and the sports in North Windward, that is when his people started telling him, but you haven't been doing anything. You need to start doing something. So when I had my cricket competition, the finals, he decided that he's going to bring up the head and others to go to London playing field to start a cricket competition as well. But I mean, come on, if you love sports, you will not even think of that. You would say, well, okay, something is being done in the community. Come over to Ovia. Let us show the support. And then we will start after. But it just tells you the kind of division that this government has been creating among the people, the said people that they're saying that they love. If you love people, you won't have division. You won't champion for division. Because if you love God, God is not the author of division. And if you love them, you wouldn't even, that would have, when I think of it, it is so low down and dirty that, no minister should want to be associated with such a thing, because you have an activity in your constituency. This is an activity, whether it be by Chevron, John, whether it be by NDP, whether it be by a private person. But this is something that because it's not for NDP youth, it's for the constituency, persons, because I care about people. I care about all, whether you are 100 years old, 50 years old, or whatever. This is an activity in the constituency that will bring people together. Come out. Come on. You are a cricket man. If you say you're a cricket man, come out and show your face and enjoy it, and then you will be able to go and do something like that. But you are planning with others to cause division, to mash up what's something good that is taking place, and you call yourself a leader. That's not what a leader is like. That's the heart. And what surprised me is the Prime Minister coming out there, sitting down and saying he loves people, for something like that. If you love sports, Prime Minister, that would have been the last thing on your mind, to come and want to cause further division, But you see, it didn't work for them.
People didn't come out, and not till later on in the night, people went down. Some people went for the music.
Yes, after my activity, that's when they had their support. And I mean, that should have been, a number of persons said, but Senator, I advise them that, wait until your activity is finished and then they can start another cricket, to continue the vibe within North Windward. And that would have been a sensible move. But no, because they're so filled with venom and division, they want to just cut down what is good for the people. But that did not move me, but because I am a champion in my own way. With God, I know everything is possible, and I know I normally pray up to deal with these obstacles before they occur. So when they're coming and they're coming with their venom, I just cover myself, and I thank God for all the prayer warriors. Good morning to all the prayer warriors out there who have been praying for the New Democratic Party, and that is why we are still here. And we want to chart the way, and we know that this election, with the help of God, we are going to make it, and we are going to come through. We don't care what they want to do. We are on our path to victory, and we know that we don't call victory. And personally, I will not say victory until the last vote is counted. We in the NDP, we have to do the work. We have to go out there. We have to hear the plight of the people. We have already been doing it, and we need to continue, because it is from that we will be able to better represent people. And I know in North Windward, I have been there. I have been on the ground. I never stop walking. People would ask, but how are you making it? It is the love for people. The love for people. And I know I will represent people when I get into office. But when you hear the cries of these people, you know for sure that some of them would say, Miss John, I am a ULP supporter, but they have not been doing well. And it's only when you listen to them, you know how to represent them, what they are looking for. But they did not see that hope, and now they are seeing the light. Now they realize that yes, we can change and be better in our communities. And that is what the New Democratic Party is here for. We will deliver to the people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
Thank you, Senator. We 6 minutes after the 1 o'clock. We're gonna take the break and come back. Let me give you estimated time, about 10 minutes or so.
Okay, but no problem.
All right then. So thank you. All right, so we're gonna take the break and we'll be right back. Before I go, just remind persons of the meeting tonight.
Langley Park, Chapman's Village, Langley Park. That's right by Mrs. Walker area there. We will be there. The New Democratic Party will be there, and we are inviting you to come out. If you're staying in your home, just listen, because there are some persons who may be afraid to come to the meeting because they know the victimization that can happen. But I'm encouraging you, listen wherever you are, in your homes, on Facebook, or wherever you are. We are going to bring that message that will resonate with you, the people of North Windward. And we are just inviting you to have a good time with us. And it's just a village meeting, but it's not a big public meetings that we're having. I want to meet people one-on-one. I want to hear from you. If you have something to share tonight, the stage is open. Come and share it. Don't be afraid. There is nothing that you're going to lose that will not be given back to you. Just like the teachers who lost their jobs from the vaccine mandate, we know that our leader, Dr. Friday, said, hey, from the time we get in, you're going to get it back. So there is nothing to lose under the NDP. We assure you of that.
Okay, thank you very much.
All aboard! Central Kingstown Constituency Division and your area representative, the Honorable Major Sinclair Leaker, are calling you to set sail on the annual boat ride to Myro. It's happening Sunday, November 10th. Grab your friends, grab your sunscreen, and let's cruise through the crystal blue waters to one of the most beautiful islands in the Grenadines, Myro. It's going to be a day filled with fun, laughter, and memories. Tickets are available now from your Central Kingstown constituency members, so don't miss out. And here's something special. Bring a little something for our friends in Myro. Miro. It's all about community love and sharing. There's going to be plenty food and drinks waiting for you on the island. So come hungry and thirsty and mark your calendars. Sunday, November 10th. It's the boat ride you've been waiting for. Central Kingstown and the Honorable Major Sinclair Leacock. Get your tickets now. All aboard!
General Hardware still has the best prices on steel, lumber, and plywood. So go on, compare prices. And if by chance you find a better price, no stress. Just talk to the General, and they will beat that price plus give you special priority delivery. Yes, General Hardware offers free island-wide delivery on most purchases, so you never have to worry about getting your goods on site on time. Plus, shopping at General Hardware is a pleasant experience with friendly, knowledgeable staff always ready to serve. What more could you wish for, huh? So come to General Hardware for proper service, lowest prices, free delivery, and see why nobody beats the General. Nobody.
Get dinner and candles alight, popcorn for your movie night. One stop and get it right. It's that good. We've got what you're looking for. All the brands you love and more. Get everything at Massey Stores. Massey Stores is where you wanna be. We take care of you like family. We do all that we could to treat you like we should. It's that good. It's that good. That good. When you shop at Massey Stores. That good.
Massey Stores, our family serving your family.
So fast pay on you an easy way to pay. So fast pay. So fast pay.
You asked for it and you got it. A quicker way to pay your bills online. It's fast, secure, and easy to use. No registration, no additional fees. Flow is now offering FastPay, an online service that allows you to settle your bills in less than 2 minutes. Need a receipt? FastPay will send it to your email immediately. Use FastPay now for convenience, safety, and efficiency at discoverflow.co/fastpay.
So fast pay. 2 minutes and you're on your way. So fast pay. So fast pay.
Flow is keeping you connected.
Lewis Pharmacy. We specialize in friendly service with a personal, professional touch. Hence, we take pride in offering patient counseling on all prescription and over-the-counter products. We welcome inquiries on prescription drugs, vitamins, herbal preparation, fitness nutritional products, cough, cold, allergy, and all other health care products. For the convenience of our patients and surrounding community, we are situated uptown opposite the bus stop at Juicy Building. Our opening hours are Monday to Friday, 8:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Saturdays, 8:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. Lewis Pharmacy.
Randy's Supermarket is perfect for all your grocery needs. We have a range of liquor, liqueur, and wines, fresh and quality bread, and our weekly specials will simply amaze you. Conveniently opened 7:30 a.m. to 9 p.m. Mondays to Thursdays, and Fridays and Saturdays 7:30 a.m. to 10 p.m. We have competitive prices and friendly staff. Randy's Supermarket, located at Lower Bay Street and Terrell Street. Call us at 456-2994. Randy's Supermarket, where shopping is fun.
There are many cleaning companies, but there is only one company that cleans, and that is VinceClean. So you don't have to wait for a season. Cleanliness is enough of a reason. Just finish building your dream home and wish to move in? Then VinceClean is for you. Do you have oil mark where that car is parked? New tiles just laid and want to remove tile grout, cement, or paint? VinceClean is for you. Shampooing of chair sets, mattress, carpet, house cleaning. VinceClean is for you. So whatever cleaning you need and for the best prices and quality on the market, telephone 431-1360, 457-1649. VinceClean, 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 the best in service.
Introducing Kitty Care Plus Picoactin Syrup and Mimglobin Liquid from Maya Organics PVT Limited. Kitty Care Plus is an optimum nutrient for growing children. It promotes physical growth and enhances intellectual performance. Picoactin Syrup has a synergistic combination of cyproheptadine and B vitamins that help to improve appetite and body weight. And Mimglobin Liquid helps to optimize growth and builds immunity. Get yours today. Kitty Care Plus, Picoactin Syrup, and Mimglobin Liquid. Available at leading supermarkets and pharmacies. Agent Bowman's Pharmacy. Call 456-2235.
Looking for the best in trends and fashion? Then come on up to Sally's Step Up Boutique, located in Richland Park, upstairs the Muncie Supermarket, opposite the Richland Park Cemetery. Sally's Step Up Boutique carries a wide range of outfits for every occasion for men, women, and children. The prices are affordable, but guess what? If you step into Sally's Step Up Boutique and you cannot purchase an item at the same time, you can ask for the layaway plan. Remember, the place to shop for any occasion is Sally's Step Up Boutique in Richland Park. And that's not all. Sally's Step Up Boutique also carries back-to-school supplies. Contact us at telephone numbers 526-8063 or 526-4989. You can also find us on Instagram. So step into Sally's Step Up Boutique and we'll take care of all of your needs. Step up, step in, and let us transform your lives.
Get value for your money. Shop at Richardson Motors. Shop at Richardson Motors Limited and enjoy 3 services in one. Hop into our convenience store for a wide array of snacks, drinks, and toiletries. Visit our mechanic shop for a specialized treatment for your brakes, exhaust systems, and wheel alignment at our garage. But there's more. When you shop at Richardson Motors, get a free oil change service, clean, high-quality fuel, or shop from a wide range of automotive parts and accessories. We are conveniently located along the Arnesville Main Road. Drive on up. Reliability, convenience, and variety. Richardson Motors is your #1 stop.
CK Graves and Company is the number one supermarket, 100% intention. The Intention Supermarket. We've got more of what you're looking for in multiple locations to serve you more and more. In business now for over 50 years, and you will always say by shopping right here. Oh yes, we're #1. CK Graves and Company, and we are Vincent Johns, a supermarket for you and me.
Since 2012, we have provided reliable, professional dialysis services in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. We are now proud to offer you new solutions for your health problems. Each new solution is being delivered to you with the same high degree of care and professionalism. We also use the best technology in the delivery of our services. So, does your doctor need a precise view of what's happening inside your body? Let us perform an ultrasound for you. Ladies, if it's your breasts, then choose our mammography service. For all issues related to men and women's health at any stage in your life, our team can perform the necessary investigations to put your mind at ease and recommend solutions for your problems. If it's to see within your chest or check for broken bones and fractures, then use our state-of-the-art U-Arm X-ray service. For you aging men and women, we can now check your bone density, which will reduce any complications that may arise with overall bone health, osteoporosis, or arthritis. Health Solutions will provide answers and results in a timely, accurate manner in the most comfortable environment, while you are taken care of by well-trained and experienced staff. Please call us today at 451-2836 or 434-3170, or visit us online at healthsolutionsSVG.com. You can also follow us on Facebook or Instagram. Health Solutions, where we are providing solutions in SVG with care.
We would like to say that Captain Bligh XO Aged Rum is the best rum in the world. And now we can. Voted the world's best rum at the World Rum Awards 2014, Captain Bligh XO Aged Rum. World class in a glass.
Bonady Supermarket in Kingstown, serving the nation with quality service and excellent prices. At Bonady Supermarket number 2, located at Upper Middle Street, we are proud to serve you. We are second to none. Call us at 457-1616. We at Bonady Supermarket number 2 will always be here for you. Bonady Supermarket, serving the nation with quality service and excellent prices.
All aboard! Central Kingstown Constituency Division and your area representative, the Honorable Major Sinclair Lika, are calling you to set sail on the annual boat ride to Myro. It's happening Sunday, November 10th. Grab your friends, grab your sunscreen, and let's cruise through the crystal blue waters to one of the most beautiful islands in the Grenadines, Myro. It's going to be a day filled with fun, laughter, and memories. Tickets are available now from your Central Kingstown constituency members, so don't miss out. And here's something special. Bring a little something for our friends in Myro. It's all about community love and sharing. There's going to be plenty food and drinks waiting for you on the island. So come hungry and thirsty and mark your calendars. Sunday, November 10th. It's the boat ride you've been waiting for. Central Kingstown and the Honorable Major Sinclair Lika. Get your tickets now. All aboard!
20 minutes after the 1 o'clock hour. Remember, when you're voting, you got to vote them out, get rid of them, whatever term you don't want to use, because it's time for them to go. Broken promises, nothing happening in the country. They continue to not fix the economy, so we have serious issues in terms of employment, in terms of the living situation of many Vincentians. So we're back for November the 7th. Let me say again, hello, good day to Senator John. I think we have you getting you. Yes, Senator. We're live. We're back with you.
Yes.
Are you hearing us? Okay,
yes, I'm
good.
just hearing you now.
Okay, great. All right, so we continue before you go. I note we're into the tourist season, and it was Wednesday we had the first boat in, and we've been talking about the situation at the villa. And I saw photos now where they had to get the tourists onto the beach by way of boats.
Yes.
Because there's no walkable, so to speak, patch onto the beach. And I just went outside. I didn't know it's so much rain outside.
I just heard that it's raining, yes. But we don't have any rain up here. Okay. I do hope that, the weather holds good for this evening. Mm-hmm. For our village meeting this evening. Oh, yes. But it just shows that this government is not serious about tourism. You have a minister just flanking his way around, want to look nice, want to sound bright, but we know better. And if you're prepared for tourism, you just cannot let things be. You have enough time during the year to analyze and to make better. You have enough time to go visit every site as a minister before the tourist season starts to see where work would be done. You just don't put things in because of words. And what you realize, and Brother Conroy said, these people don't think before they write. They write because they're good. They're good at it, and they can orate. Especially they're good at and putting all sorts of acronyms in place, and they will do it and say it for us to believe. But the thinking, and that's a difference between that party and the people in the New Democratic Party. In the New Democratic Party, we have been going around, so we know what we are talking about when we come on the air to talk. We talk with the people, and that's why we have said all the way, we are a people-centered party. We believe in people. And we are not saying it because we can say it. We are saying it because we have been there all along. When these ministers in this administration, they stay in their office and they just write, and they want to now bring it to the people to push it down their throat. Some of these things don't benefit the people, and that's why we have these issues all along. Because if you're not with the Villa Beach, and you don't know that there is work to be done there, this is what is going to take place when it actually happens, and we're seeing it now. And it's not only Villa. We have Fort Charlotte. Just recently, Dr. Friday visited Fort Charlotte to show us the condition of Fort Charlotte that has been in restoration for over how many months now. And if this is one of the very popular sites that tourists will come to visit because it's close by, etc. At this point, no tourists can go to Fort Charlotte. And you know the ripple effects of tourist visits, etc., where persons in the community can get their source of income. But this will not happen because we don't have leaders in government at the moment who are proactive. They're just reactive to situation. So whenever you see something go up, they would run and say, "Oh, this needs to be done." But you know, for development and proper development to take place in developing countries, we must have leaders who are proactive. So I say we had enough time in the year to not we, the government and the ministry under the leadership of this minister had enough time to visit the sites and to see push restorative work. Because but after a packed tourist season, you know, you must restore what is there. Work must be continuing. It's not that you just leave it and say, well, okay, it will be better for it will go for next season. No. That is the difference between other countries and St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Work must be continuous. But this is not being done. And it shows again the failure of this government to serve the tourism sector and to better package a tourism product for the tourists that are coming to St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
Definitely. And you know, I played a tape some time back. I think it was his name, Travis. You know, I forget the last name. Yeah, he was sailing.
Travis Harry.
Yes, and one the point he was making at that time, and something I had said because I had raised the issue of because I happened to be in a bank at time, and some tourists came in, and they wanted to change money to get easy currency, and they were told, well, some
You have
mad
to get an
person,
account
let me
there.
put it, they have to get an account.
Yes, you have to get an account.
I'm like, I'm listening to the teller or whatever speaking now, and like, well, the people come off the boat going to get an account to change the money. They must have some facility to facilitate that. And I then made the point that maybe the bank, one of the bank could have an exchange bureau at the cruise ship terminal to facilitate these changes.
Yes.
But he was making the point in terms of credit card, and he was saying in other countries, the step that the government do. And in St. Vincent, it's difficult because the provider charge X amount and the bank charge X amount, and it's not profitable for them to install credit card machine in their vehicle, but that would be ideal. And I think I read somewhere that the ship that came was from Europe, Germany or something, I'm not too sure. And I automatically remember him saying that and was saying, a lot of these people, he was making the point, travel now, they travel with credit cards because nobody walk with bulk of cash.
True.
So it should be able to facilitate, and if they have the taxi and they take a taxi, they just simply swipe the card and pay the taxi man that way instead of, because, you know, it's only US mainly people take the pound fluctuate, so there's a difficulty there. And then Likewise, somebody coming to St. Vincent who want to have to change money in St. Vincent, and when they go to maybe another country, they have to change it to Bajan, and when they go, so we have to put things in place, and we have to be forward thinking. The country is moving the world is moving into a card era. Only in St. Vincent I find they charge you extra to use the card. I still can't get over that. So these things can be put in place to facilitate, to help the taxi man to maybe put the credit card in his vehicle or in the bus, so to facilitate these payments and help with the whole process. We're not thinking ahead, we're not doing anything extra, but we want to brag about how many ships we have and how many visitors we have. But we need to get the money from the visitors.
That's right. And there is nothing in place, even within, and I'm looking here in my village where we have the Oria Salt Pond. That's a beautiful spot.
Yes.
Here. And if you are thinking of tourism should not be central. It should not only be central, but you have ships coming in. We should have all the benefits, whether we are in Ovia or Fancy or North Leeward, wherever you are, you should be able to benefit. So with a government that is forward thinking, and that is, I won't even say a government that is forward thinking, with the NDP, we are saying that, yes, the ships are going to come here, but within our local communities, they're supposed to be able to taste the culture. So we are going to put the necessary infrastructure in place. We are going to get the locals to be on board to ensure that, there is benefit when the tourist season is open, not only for those that are central, but also for those in the countryside. So ecotourism, we are going to promote very much, and heritage tourism, because we have it within our indigenous villages. We have to get our people involved, and that is one way in which we in the NDP we are going to promote for jobs and wages, economic benefit from these industries. And that is why we have been saying we are going to chart the way, because we are going to make life better for the people. In Ovia, activity should be booming. In Sandy Bay, activity should be booming, because tourists is coming to these countries, because these are the indigenous places, and tourists want to get that culture, that food, that taste of St. Vincent. When they leave these villages, they're supposed to say, yes, we want to come again, and recommend others to come again. But you don't have it. It is dead. And what we see basically is tourists coming on off the ship now. They walk through Kingston, and that's it for them. Or they rent a bicycle, and that bicycle path is not even safe, because there is no real bicycle path in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And I do hope the government is listening to put because I thought about when they talked about road revolution, and I think in my budget speech I also made mention of it, that when you talk about road revolution, we are going to see an entire restructuring of the road, where we have proper pedestrian paths, proper bicycle paths, because if we have tourists coming in renting bicycles, we must think of road safety for these people. And this is not what is happening, but we know these are some of the proposal and what the NDP is really putting forward when they get into government, so that we will be able to implement and ensure that these things are maintained for the tourists, so that they can come and enjoy St. Vincent and the Grenadines proper, and recommend others to come to St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Because for sure, one of the main issues is security. And within our 5 priority area is to make St. Vincent a safer place for everyone.
Definitely. I was thinking, but we have to have the time and the energy and the willpower, because as you're speaking about the OS Alpan, and I also go back down to when Brother Patel was making the case and I think is a legit case for a cruise terminal at down in the leeward side of the country, where some of the ships, because sometimes go to Beckway, you could have had even if it's not the major um, terminal, because there are boats that take some of the tourists from the main ship, take them to the Grenadines and so forth. That arrangement could have been also in place if you don't have a major terminal in the North Leeward area. Take them down to a suitable wharf where there's a facility there, and the whole cable cart action would have been nice. They could have visited the traditional farmers for those persons who want to see it. So the money would flow throughout, because what we have with all due respect to some, is there's a small group of businesses that control the tolls.
Yeah.
So a lot of the time they monopolize that, and the money not circulating. Yes, they'll employ people, but it would be nice to see if we have that opportunity where more persons can go, because the road infrastructure is good. They feed a road into a farm. I mean, is there, so that we could spread it around, but we have to want it.
Yes, and you have to get a leader who is forward thinking. And when we have an old, tired, worn out leader right now, where we have that leader, that's not on his mind, because even as you mentioned, Bert, you build the infrastructure for that to take place. From there, it's easy access to North Windward, so that you can now enjoy your salt pond, enjoy your river, enjoy the local madongo, the local dukuna, the local pudding, whatever, and get back to the ship on time, and everybody would have a piece of the pie, as you rightfully said, and we will see better economic activities in these areas. But that is not the case, and it won't be the case unless they're listening to us and they take it and put it in on their agenda. But we have never heard them speaking of it. And we now are pushing it, because we know this is what the NDP will do for the people. People are asking normally, but what do you think the NDP is doing? These are the things that we are talking about on these radio programs from time to time. And I do hope that you're really writing them down. I do hope that you can share them with your neighbors, because sometimes your neighbors will not listen to nice radio. But when you meet them, you can share them, because you have them written down. You can share it with them. You can, because you're always hearing Dr. Friday on Mondays, Daniel Cummins on Tuesdays, Major Lecoq on Wednesdays. Thursdays you would hear me. Friday you will hear from others, and from time to time others will step in. But we are the voice, and yes, you may say, oh, they're not going on NBC Radio, they're not going on the other programs. But we have not gotten a voice on NBC Radio for a long time, Board. And Dr. Friday has been asking, but the dictator, the authoritative style of leadership that we have here don't permit for any other but him to speak, because he wants others to listen. So this is the voice of we have, and we thank Dougie for really giving us this avenue and this opportunity to air the views of the New Democratic Party, and we do so with pride, and we take interest in what we do, so that the people of St. Vincent, those who are listening, can hear and can spread the news. Don't keep it for yourself, because the NDP has good things in store. We have plans. We have policies. We have persons who are ready to serve under the leadership of the Honorable Godwin Friday. And he's ready to work. He's ready to work. We don't have just the mouth talk. We walk the talk. We are not lazy. We walk this country from road to road. And, we are doing it because of the love for people. We love you, the people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and we want to see the best for you. And we know that St. Vincent and the Grenadines deserve better. Many communities have been abandoned by the ULP. They only see them around election time. They only see them doing projects, trying to get this done, this done, this done, manifesto fulfilled around election time. And then they would leave for 23 years. It's the same routine over and over again. They leave them until the next 4 years when they come again because it is close to election. It is time for us to open our eyes. It is time to use our X's and get rid of this government. It is time to bring change into St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And that change, we know it's only two main parties. And that is the New Democratic Party, is the only option right now for the people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Give us the opportunity. And with the grace of Almighty God, we will serve you. Give us that opportunity. It is not easy, but you have won for 25 years and you have seen what is being done and what could have been done better. And only a new face coming in, only new faces coming into the government from a change of policy of what is there will bring better to the people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. But with the grace of Almighty God, I am sure we will do it. Just a reminder for the people in North Windward, village meeting in Lanley Park, Chapman's Village, tonight. Come out and hear us. And on Sunday, Major will be having his boat ride to Myro. Do go out, support, see what Myro is like, see what you can offer.
What time the vans leave North Windward?
Well, the vans normally leave North Windward at 4, you know.
Okay.
Very early because we have to get down there for 7. So 4, 5, 6. By 5:30, we should be out of North Windward. But you know, I traversed on Tuesday to the bamboo blowing competition that was in Redemption Sharps. Again, another masterful event put on by the Major. And, you know, I was really impressed with the activities there. I even challenged him that come next year, Life's Fair, we should be in government if the elections called by that time. So the event should be bigger and better. And I know North Windward will be coming down to challenge those boys in Redemption Sharps there in the bamboo blowing. I have my boys up there, and
I know there are a lot of
challenges.
But for the first competition, let me choose my words carefully. For the first competition, I think Central should win.
So, but you're
they can't lose on the first outing. So maybe you guys are even though some came up from Campbell Park, maybe they could win the following year. But I'm not a judge, right?
So you're being biased now, and you're the main
I'm
judge.
not a judge. I don't know what could happen next year, so I'm just saying that maybe.
Yes, I was really impressed with the guys from Camden Park who came up and were all excited to be in the competition, you know. And even though they were late, they were like, yes, we have to be here. And, you know, that's the spirit that the New Democratic Party brings to these communities. We bring oneness. We don't bring division. And we look forward to being in government and representing the people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines by the help of Almighty God in the best way possible. I want to just take this opportunity to thank you.
Before you go, I want to read 2 texts before you go, though.
No problem.
It's a good afternoon, Mr. Franson, Senator John. The ULP really believe every Vincentian is foolish and stupid, but we have news for them. We're just waiting on the bell to be rang. Me already got 30 ULP diehard supporters come over to the NDP because I reasoned with them and they finally see the light. So goodbye to the ULP. Listen, none of the other ministers in ULP can do anything without the PM approve. The PM should hold the portfolio for all 15 constituency because he's the father of them all. They can't do anything on their own. Papa control everything in the ULP. And this one says, but please tell Chevron that the main problem in the government just don't want this government just don't want everyone to get a piece of the pie. They'll go all out to prevent many Vincentians from seeing the shape of that pie. But Dr. Friday will change the mindset. So just wanted to get those in. And quickly within the last minute too. But we'll speak about it another time as we continue in tourism, because when you go to places like Aruba, Curacao, even Antigua, St. Lucia, the Rodney Bay area, which is highly developed and had thousands of yachts, was really a swamp.
Yes.
But
Yes.
Compton had the vision to turn that swamp into what is now a serious yacht port.
Yes.
So we just have to have the vision. I for one, been talking about from the area from just in Calico, they we call Cato Corner, go that stretch, Calico stretch, go straight down to Indian Bay. It will take some investment, but I think we should really be able to move across the coastline, whether it's by a walkway or those things, a bicycle thing that they could go from one venue to the next, and the whole front day that has all the restaurants and hotel, and because we need overnight visitors, and we need visitors spending money, not just walking around. We need them to spend the money and leave the money. All right.
Yeah, and visitors will only spend when they see things that are interesting to them, and that's the culture. That's the main thing that the visitors would focus on. But I know our time has gone, so I want to thank you once more for having me here, and I want to thank the people for listening. Those in the diaspora who have been supportive of me over the years, I want to say thank you very much for your support, whether it be in any other way possible. To my cousin Kosin in America, good afternoon to you. I know you're always tuned in, whether you're at work. To my sister-in-law, Maureen, she's always tuned in as well. So, but by the grace of God, we will meet here next week. May God bless us all, and see you at the village meeting this evening. And also see you, if we live to see, on Sunday, live spare. You will be forced on.
We're going tomorrow. And get your suit ready for the annual dinner and award ceremony on the 7th of December.
Definitely.
We'll talk more about that
ready
come
for
next
the
week,
annual dinner. That's something we look forward to join our president and his beautiful wife in that dinner. So we are out. We are on. North Windward is on the move. Join the movement. For those of you who are listening, send your children out. 13 to 35, they can join the Young Dems. We are here. We are positive, and we are ready to serve. We are getting ready to serve you, the people of North Windward, from Senator John, and by extension, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, when we get into office. 2025, we're coming.
Thank you very much, and all the best. It's a pleasure having you here. All right, so come to the end of the program. It's really a pleasure having Senator John in. We also had Brother Conroy. He had to run off to another event. Let me thank all those who called, sent texts, etc. to the program. It's really a pleasure. Tomorrow is Friday. Sister Margaret should be in. Be back next week sometime. Take care of yourself. It's raining. Cats and dogs. They say, oh, I know why they call it cats and dogs. They say in London, they had a lot of stray cats and dogs on the street. So when it rained, they used to come out from the different holes. And that's why they said raining cats and dogs. All right? So raining cats and dogs outside. Well, it down this side. I hope it hold up later for the meeting. All right? Do have yourself a pleasant day. Stay safe. Remember the New Democratic Party. Get registered. All right?
Like three stripe, one a night made by Puma. Them that believe for lies, not only by rumor. Start go you not to them, I say you got a phone. Get the visa, you fly out. Them afraid for you drop out them. Sit down like I can